You could have left me here, still inside the blood. No one would ever know the chaos control. My true identity, the power that is me. We are destined fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we've waited, as the Eggman's watching. We are destined fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we've waited, as the Eggman watches. With motion, the fight, electric lives, change surroundings, a chilling history. A treasure disappears as she goes, miss her as you look away, and no one knows. This power is a key, this power changes me. We are destined fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we've waited, as the Eggman's watching. We are destined fire, looking through the screen. Don't know how long we've waited, as the Eggman watches. One, two, three. You didn't know, now I'm gonna show you the power that is me. You try to take me down, stop the show. Seems you've never tasted fear, a loss of control. The power lives in me, the power that is me. We are destined fire, trapped in this machine.
How's this week going for everybody? How's my levels? We good? We good? We good? Yeah, I think we're getting back on that schedule. I almost missed today, okay? But I clutched it out. I know, you know, as the viewer, all you really see is the result. That's all I'll really say, you know? I got called into work suddenly, and I was actually gonna stream from work. I spent a good while exploring many, many different options. Oops, I shouldn't do that. On how I could stream from work, which is possible. It didn't work though. It's not possible yet. All right, let's. Hey, yeah. If you're wondering what's behind me, it's Sonic Heroes. Oh, I can't wait to play some Sonic Heroes. But hold on. This is the best song in the game, and I would even go as far as to say that this is one of the best Sonic songs ever. And it's not even about Sonic. I hope you guys can hear it. You never really know at the beginning of a stream. Welcome, Dion. Thank you so much for being here. Sepher, nice to see you. Oh, wow. My eyes are that bad. Yes, I do need to increase the text size on that. That is just where we are at. But now I can't read that. There we go. Sweets. Now I can read. Patty, nice to see you. Peter Griffin's brother. You know what? I'm gonna remember it. X-Pool, nice to see you too. Okay, so I just wanted to welcome some people because we just started. But we shouldn't waste too much time because this is gonna take a while. Okay, I'll turn off the music. Let's get serious. Let's get real. But while the game gets going, I mean, I do have a thumbnail to justify now, don't I? So I wanted to talk about, because I don't have many passionate feelings about Shadow. Like, that sounds weird. I'm not really passionate about the way he's characterized in the same way that some other people are. You know? Oh, wait, did I mute? Oh, yeah, because I was playing games before and I muted the game because I was listening to my own stuff. There we go. We need that soundtrack. It's part of the experience. All the stream assets are looking pretty good, but... yeah, I'm okay with that. I think I want... Nah, I'll leave everything. Let's not waste any time. Wow. I was... You know what? I'm happy I paused because I haven't listened to this menu song this long for a while. The aesthetic of Heroes is so addictive. Yeah, Team Dark, we're doing it. And also the title, I should probably talk about the title. I thought about it and I'm like, this might have been... Okay, I'm gonna expose myself a little bit, all right? There was... I hope other people out themselves too. I was one of the people... I think the game audio might be slightly too loud. I was one of the siblings, the little siblings, that kind of had their older sibling play games, and then I kind of watched. But then I would play after. I would start with the multiplayer. But I was like... I mean, this game's really old. Okay? Wow, I just love talking to you guys, and I know that when I get into the game, I'm not going to be able to read the chat. I'm going to try. I have it set up in a way where I can see it a little bit better, but I don't know. This is why I have to get on the schedule. We're going to stream Tuesdays and Saturdays. I'm trying to kind of synergize with Sam's schedule so that maybe you guys will be able to bounce back and forth. Because I love watching Sam's streams and being on them when I can, so I want them to be open, and I hope you guys check out Sam's streams too. Speaking of Sam, I'm going to do something similar to what Sam does. Not only the zoom in stuff, but also hanging out with the same group of friends that we both share. So I'm going to do this. And I think I want to do share your screen. Application. Wow. Great. Yeah, they don't need. Sweet. Great. That is good. Sorry. Streaming. Okay, X-Pool. Shadow is such an interesting character, but I do not care about him in the slightest. Okay. I care about him. I want to make it very clear that I have a bias for Sonic. Okay, we're gonna have time to talk over the cutscenes, okay? So, we did Team Hero, which is, I think, medium? Okay, sorry, let me read your whole thing. I'm like ADHD all over the place. I do not care about him in the slightest. I'm not super into it when he shows up, and I'm genuinely more excited for the Sonic part of Shadow Generations. Okay, that last part is like, we've already played Generations, and it's been modded and flipped all over the place. I don't really understand that last part, but I kind of followed you. It's not that I don't care about him in the slightest. I just wanted to expose my Sonic bias. However, I think Shadow's really cool. He's probably one of my almost second favorite characters. There's so many Sonic characters that are like second place. I feel like Tails, Shadow, and Knuckles are all second place. I just really like Sonic. But those three are so good too. And then like... Rouge is probably in the... Like, I just have a tier. You know what? I should do a tier list stream one day. I'm going to do it. But let's talk about what's on screen. These animations are kind of, like, old and janky, but, like... Like, Sam was talking about the, like, pupils moving weirdly at the end of Team Sonic, but, like... Mostly everything looks okay. The movements are kind of... unnatural. You know what I mean? And there was no sound for him slamming into his body. Yeah. I think it's just the nostalgia is baked into my brain. Super Dion says Blaze is second place for me. Whoa, I forgot Blaze existed. Blaze is in there. Ah, there's so many. Okay, you know what? I articulated it a little bit though, because I said there's so many characters that are like second place. Okay? And that's how I feel. It's my true feeling. Bigger Boot says, I think the idea of Shadow has always been more exciting than the execution of Shadow in most of the stories past SA2. I don't know. I feel like the execution has been pretty solid, but again, that's when I say stuff like that, that's why I told you the Sonic thing, okay? You might know, you might care more, or something. I don't know. But this is my take. Shadow, I think, has always done pretty well, in my opinion. And I'm a little bit frustrated because it feels like he's done more faithfully, or it feels like it's more consistent, or he has more exciting moments than Sonic does. So I'm a little bit like a jealous Sonic fanboy. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to articulate that part, because it's kind of hard, because there's that part of me will always exist. Like, I feel like they both should have really cool moments, and it's frustrating because it feels like they're really far apart all the time. Like, what I'm really worried about for Sonic and Shadow Generations is that Shadow has his own campaign that's really cool, and then all you have is Sonic Generations, which is completely tonally different, and you never see them interact. Which, I love the characters interacting, but again, Sonic bias. Of course I want to say that, because I'm a Sonic fan, so I want Sonic to be in all the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, I get that counter argument too, but I think a middle ground is possible where we can have a little bit more of Sonic and Shadow doing things together, because his like grumpy persona or whatever they're doing in IDW means that he's always like doing his own thing. He needs to. I wish he showed that he liked Sonic a little bit more so he would be around a little bit more. He's like a little bit too I hate everyone, which means that he's always on his own, which means that could be more boring. Does that make sense? Sepher says, for me, it goes Sonic, Shadow, Knuckles, Silver, Blaze. We gotta do a Sonic characters tier list. I never thought of that. I thought of like doing 3D model tier list. Okay. I gotta pay attention because it's basically the same as Hero Story, but slightly different. So I'm all like excited because I kind of figured out how to play last time I streamed, but like, maybe I suck. I mean, there was a little bit of rust I was shaking off last time. Green Dean, love that name. Green Dean says, it feels like nowadays when Shadow is done well, Sonic isn't, but when Shadow is done well, Sonic isn't. I could see that. It's not necessarily my exact experience, but I bet you're referring mostly to Prime, which makes sense. It was one of those times where I was like, oh my god, so here comes Shadow and they save all the bad ass moments for Shadow, which is fine sometimes. Like, for example, I feel like X had a pretty good balance. Shadow didn't have a lot of screen time, but when he was on screen, like when he was tied into the narrative, Sonic and Shadow felt like they had a healthy, even amount of action sequences. Whereas Prime, because it focuses so much on Sonic's mistakes, they make him a little bit klutzier to get him stuck in conflicts, and the conflicts don't normally come from that equation. Like Sonic, ooh, Sonic was silly, Sonic caused the problem. Like sometimes it's Sonic caused the problem, but it's because he's reckless. And how do I describe how I like it? I love it when Sonic does something like, if they want to tell the story Sonic caused the problem, I would like it if it was something like there's something he shouldn't do. Tails is like, don't do this thing, but Sonic is just so excited about the chaotic, like the potential of what could happen, that he just proceeds it anyway, right? Like that's something that's pretty typical, right? In the older Sonic games, it's a pretty generic Sonic-y thing to do. But that's the kind of style I like. If it's a big plot point that Sonic made a mistake, like I don't like it in Lost World because he's played to be stupid. Because that's not reckless. There was nothing. That's debatable. It's because it's not very it's not a good example. Because what I want to say is that there's nothing really necessarily exciting about kicking the little shell thing that controls the Zeddy or whatever. Like there's nothing for Sonic to get. It'd be different if it was like, we should talk about Shadow in the Shadow stream, but it'd be different if it was like like the King Arthur thing, right? It always comes back to Black Knight. Prime makes Shadow the more relatable character who keeps trying to fix the mistakes. Teehee oopsie Sonic. Yeah, and Sonic is played for comedy and being klutzy. But the problem is that his agility, he literally has to be quick thinking for other things that he's done to make sense. And the reason I like Sonic is because there are these contradictions. And so that means that he's prone to being misunderstood. So I'm a little bit more understanding when writers write him wrong. Because, and maybe I'm just being like, Sonic, you know, not everybody gets Sonic. You know, he's just too complicated. That is basically what I'm saying, though. But I'm a Sonic fan. Obviously, I think it's complex. So I think, like, for example, he has an ego, right? That is something that is part of the roots of his character, but he's not a jerk. And you associate ego with jerk, but he's confident, sure of himself, too much sometimes, but that doesn't mean that he's a jerk. And there's more than one trait. We should talk about Shadow. At least I clarified, but oh my god. Someone please. Jack Orr says, Team Dark Story is like a harder version. Yeah, except this is about how it went last stream, right? The rust is shaken off. I wouldn't be surprised if this stream is basically similar. Hopefully there's some surprises. I'd be a bad streamer if there wasn't. But this will be basically the same because the rust that I've shaken off is basically just going to be offset by the difficulty increase. Or my skill increase will just be offset by the difficulty increase. We all have our degree of y'all don't understand the character, Evan. Don't worry. Well, I feel like we all are going to feel that way about what we like, right? When you like something, you care about it enough to see all the different nuances. However, there are characters that have detail for different reasons. It's not always about their characterization, right? Like, for example, I wish there was more nuance to some of the Sonic games' gameplay, right? Mario gets more nuance in his, like, his movement and how accessible the gameplay is. There's nuance in different areas, and that applies to every different franchise and a different character like Shadow. Does Shadow have those contradicting things? I think he does, because he's cold to people. Like, he doesn't really feel like he needs to impress a new person, right? Like, he doesn't really care. He's just like, whatever. This is what I think. Let's see if I'm wrong. I might get outed for not understanding Shadow fundamentally. Let's see. Yeah, but he's cold and, like, reserved, but he's not necessarily like a jerk, right? So he's got that, like, a little bit of an abrasive personality, but still people normally enjoy him. But here's the thing. Do you think that people would still enjoy being around Shadow? It's a question. Do you think people would still enjoy being around Shadow if he wasn't really powerful? Like, do you think people, like, do you think people tolerate him because he's useful? Like, for example, Rouge. Do you think Rouge would still be friends with Shadow? I missed the checkpoint. I'm not doing it this time. Genuine question, though. I'm really interested to see what you guys... Because Rouge is totally the type of person to just use somebody. What? You can't go through those if you're a flight type? Darn. Missed it again. He didn't ignore the Duke of Soliana on his dying wish. So I guess Shadow isn't that bad. Shadow was interesting in 06. He wasn't... People really like Shadow in 06, but I think it's because the set pieces. But, like, him, like, talking to him? Like, I don't know if it's... Because Jason, I will say, Jason Griffith wasn't at his best performance-wise, in my opinion, in 06. For whatever reason. Like, he's excellent in Black Knight and Secret Rings as Sonic and stuff like that. But Shadow as well in Black Knight. So, I've always thought that, like, something went weird in 06. So, I don't know if it's the writing of 06 or the performance of 06 that I'm getting, like, mixed up with. But I feel like... I mean, I'm going to revisit it on a live stream soon, so we can talk about it then, but, like... I remember Shadow just kind of being like... Okay. Like, he's just kind of like, okay, we have to do this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. Wow. Oh my god. Whoa. Like, he has no reaction to anything. Like, for example, in this game, he's going like natural, and he's going like, he's saying level up. Like, he has like, right? And he's like, it'll be a date to die for. Like, he doesn't know who Sonic is, but he's like this smug jerk. And he goes, like, oh, 06 Shadow would never, ever, 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 ever. A date to die for. That's not 06 Shadow. That's not the same guy. And those games aren't like super far apart. And we're not talking about Pontaff or the, what is it? The meta era is what they call it. Jeez. Oh no. I can feel myself becoming a boomer Sonic fan. Oh no. That's another part. This is another element to this live stream, guys. I like just turned 30, so it's like I'm getting into the age of like, oh god, no. I love the lines in Hero. I think level up is funny though. Level up. Oh, you know what though? 06 Shadow kind of tried to be like that though when he went like, same to you. He kind of tried. He was trying. Same to you. Like, don't be late. Same to you. But he should have said something else. Like, Hero Shadow would have said something else. What would he... Chat. What would Hero Shadow say in that same scene of 06 where Sonic walks up to him in his face and he goes, don't be late? I feel like he would say something else. He would, like, smile and be like, what are you something. I can't think of it yet. Level up, bro. Level up, says Bigger Boo. Right? You need capitals on up. Level up. 30? That's not boomer at all. It is in the Sonic community, but especially considering the sheer quantity. E already? I think we were at C last stream at this point in Sonic Story. But it is boomer considering the sheer quantity of children that have joined us. Like, do you understand? Because of the movies? Like, have you not? It's kind of like the vibe has changed. Green Dean is saying, but also in 06, Shadow's arc is pretty much over. He's sure of himself, and he isn't swayed by things like what Mephiles does. Yeah. They need... I think Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, they should have left something kind of like it ending like that. I mostly enjoy the story of Shadow the Hedgehog. Whenever I revisit it, I'm like, I love that it's taking place in this world, similar to Sonic Battle, where I'm like, oh, I love this continuity. Like, I want this world. Sonic X a little bit too, but if it was completely synergized with, like, you know, Sonic Shuffle, Sonic Advance. Like, I like the battle story. Actual Sonic battle story. I don't really like the X retelling. I like... They're being aware it's an anime, so they did a tournament arc. And I love that idea. I love that it's just being an anime and being its own thing. However, my favorite world, like, world of Sonic, canonically, is the Sonic battle thing. Kyle? Where's... What? Where's Kyle? Who? Where? What? Where? I just see the reaction and now everyone's saying everyone's names. Who? Did he just say one thing and then leave? I'm not scrolling up. Am I scrolling up? Should I scroll up? Are you lying to me? Why are you lying to me? Oh, I have Team Blast. I'm stupid. I'm distracted. Stop. Gang, gang, gang. Not Evan missing super knowledgeable chat message. Okay, if it's super knowledgeable, but I'm afraid of pausing. Oh, it's Blue Spin Dash. Not Evan missing my... Oh, wait, it was you. Okay, what is your... Okay, I'm gonna scroll. I'm scrolling just for it. The same to you line insinuates that he expects to beat him to where they're... I mean, yeah? It is cocky. No, I'm saying... And again, I clarified earlier, I don't know if I really liked Jason's performance in 06, so it might be just how flat his delivery was. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have been a little bit, and you know, look at me. I like spunkier things, whatever. You know what I mean? That's my thing. That's my style. All right. Also, hi. Yes, I'm watching this in the bathroom on my phone. Nice. See, this is why we bring back the channel. This we don't get this on Tails channel. You kidding me? Yes, scroll up, you son of a. I did. Okay, I did it. Wow, you came through for Heroes. I mean, this is your era. Like, I feel like you and Lords right now with like movie 3. I know you probably don't like the Sonic movies, but like movie 3 with like the giving validation to SA2 at all, just that it validates just that entire era. I don't know if you guys are feeling it, but it just feels, and I totally get that, like, the Sonic and the Sonic movies is not my guy. However, it has an effect. I'm enjoying it. I don't know, but I'm a teacher, so when I'm seeing kids be like, Sonic, it's kind of cool.
Any objections?
There's no topping, like, this is, I'm gonna spit a hot take here. There's no topping this Rouge voice, in my opinion. And that's only just because, for whatever reason, I don't know how, but Sega, like, scored someone, like, really experienced in the industry for Rouge. I believe the Rouge voice here is, was the voice director for SA2, which I know. However, that wasn't, like, I think she's gone on record saying that that has a lot to do with multiple factors. But it was a really big game, so, like, Sega Corporate got her involved, and she took it because of that. However, was unaware of what it would mean. Okay, I talked about this last stream, but I really don't like how these work. Okay, here we go. Wait, another one? Oh, God. Ah! Oh, is it the enemies that have to die? Kyle, you're gonna be so disappointed because you're one of those people that's actually good at games. So, like, this is why I don't play games on stream. You guys literally got to tell me that you like watching me suck. You have to tell me that, because I genuinely, because I know, haha, it's funny, you suck. Oh my God, how are you that bad? Yes, I'm not telling you to stop doing that, but someone needs to say that it's hilariously awful, because I genuinely stop every time, because at some point I'm like, this is just painful. This is just,
hey, Evan, we like watching you suffer on stream.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Jeez. Okay, that's good. Because but Sam, you were literally hired because you're good at playing the games. So when I watch everybody go, look how good you, like, they're like celebrating your streams, I'm like, that's because he's so good at the stream and he's funny. So I'm like, there's got to be something I'm doing that's different. So I'm walking in the dark. Someone's got to help me here.
So what? Your Team Dark. You really don't play Heroes that much, huh?
What did I do wrong? I'm just playing the level.
No. So this is your first time playing Team Dark?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
All the way through. Like, for example, when I actually played this, it was when the whole family's in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right. And I'm pretty sure the way it was like, in this era, I was playing, like, Team Sonic. I was, like, obsessed. Still am. But my brother would probably take on Team Dark. And then I would do some other ones. This game was really hard to 100%, too. Like, I did not do it myself. So, it is first time doing this. But I have, like, played the end and all that stuff, so. I can never do a first time playthrough of Heroes, unfortunately.
Oh, man. This is gonna be good.
Oh, God, why? Jesus. What do you know?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, you know, Team Dark is the hard mode of the game.
Yeah, I thought it would be a good follow-up to never play the game again after. I am not doing chaotics. No way. I can't do anything harder than this. Well, I guess we'll see. If I tank this, Evan is god at Monopoly, though. Why do I keep winning?
No, that game sucked. Oh my god.
I think the dice physics are like messed up.
I think I passed go 3 times total. Like, and that's not even an exaggeration. I think I actually passed go 3 times before my 2 properties went bankrupt.
Are there reviews? Don't lie, it's Chowtix. Am I supposed to pronounce it Chowtix? I don't know what you're saying. Don't lie, it's Chaotix. Am I saying it wrong? What do you mean? Don't lie what? 1%. Pardon?
Wait, how did you say it?
I don't know. I can only read. Did I? Why this far away? Oh wait, are the checkpoints really far away in this too? Oh god.
You said as Chaotix, right?
Chaotix is the way it's pronounced. There's no way I'm being taught how to pronounce. I think they mean Chaotix legit made me cry. Oh. I don't know what Jovi, what are you saying? Don't lie, I won't play it? Don't lie that it's easy? Is someone else lying that it's easy? Oh wait, somebody probably. You know, I know how chat is. Someone's probably like, oh, you got this, Evan. You can handle Chaotix. And Jovi's going, don't lie. It's awful. There we go. Got it. Do you ever do that on stream, Sam, where you're like, what are you talking about? Or do you not read it unless you understand what they're saying?
No, I'll read it as I go, but if I don't understand them, I'll just be like, what? And then
Yeah, I think I do actually remember you do that. Go, huh, what? And then you just keep playing. See, that's the thing again, chat. I'm like, I really want to know what you're saying. I sometimes get too stressed.
Did you die?
Oh, no. Yeah, I passed this already. I died. The checkpoints are really far apart.
They are. Yeah,
that makes sense.
You're going to be experiencing that a whole lot.
Yay! Replaying the same part over and over again.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Chaotis. Jark, why are you confusing me? Deaths 11. Why are you counting? Samaro.
What is how many lives do you have?
Oh god. 6. Good. Very good.
Alright. Yeah, you can go.
No, I wanted to do it on the turtle. Nice. I'm having fun. I'm not gonna lie. I always have fun at the beginning of Heroes. And that's kind of crazy because can you imagine what this would be like if the controls were smooth? Because they are not. Like, I'm playing the better version and it feels pretty good, but that's probably muscle memory. But like if this was actually like first time playing this game, because I remember being a kid and being like, ah. And also we talked to Mike, who, if you don't know, our friend who is a game designer, and a big part of the feel of Sonic Heroes is the character animations moving through space. 11 deaths on the 3rd level's crazy. Dude, I literally warned you. I literally warned you, okay? Obviously, people are here to watch me struggle, so... But I will say I will always try my best. A big part of why this is challenging is because I actually want to talk to you guys and play. Can you imagine just sitting alone in the dark and playing this? Press 1 if you've done that. Sitting alone in the dark with the lights off.
Alone in the dark.
With, yeah, in the dark. Playing Sonic Heroes. Team Dark.
It's weird. I have like a memory where it was almost tradition where every Halloween I would play Team Dark.
I'm gonna turn you up. I can tell that Sam has a different voice when he's not streaming.
Wait, what?
You were like, oh, actually, you're pretty loud. Never mind, you're good. Your levels are fine. I am just being paranoid. Okay, here we go. Back to the game.
You know what? You know what it is? Honestly, honest to God.
Were you screaming last night?
No, I had Starbucks for the first time in like 4 months, and this coffee will just make me tired.
That's not how it's supposed to work.
That's not how it's supposed to work, but it goes to show you Starbucks is not good. Really not good.
Hey, you know what? That's all that matters. Keep going, Evan. You got this. Thanks.
I also just spent the last like 4 hours doing some Raising Rings planning, so yeah.
Has it gotten to the stressful stage yet, or are you still good? Everything's good?
Oh, I'm still good. I mean, we're ahead of schedule. I mean,
keep it that way, bro. It feels like all these events have a stage where it's like, oh my god, why?
Right. No, literally, I'm just making like a rough schedule for the main people, like the main streamers. And it's like I'm learning as I go that next time
Oh,
I tell them to write the time in Eastern and not say what's your time zone, because I just spent the last 4 hours converting everything like out of 14 different time zones.
when I was filling it out, I was like, yeah, he doesn't want this. Oh, I was gonna say something to somebody. Hold on, it's important. Never mind. I actually forgot. It's not. Darn it. Whatever. Gotta focus more on the game.
I think the part that gets crazy is when you get to like near New Zealand or Australia, right? It's like they'll say May 2nd I could stream at this time, but their May 2nd is my May 1st. So then it gets like, oh wait, now we have a whole day situation here.
I finally hit a rainbow ring after like missing it. I bet you this is like watching a car crash. You can't look away. Like, I bet you there are people here that are like, please, I can't leave. This guy just sucks so
bad. You're doing fine.
It's gonna get there. The car crash is coming up.
You're too hard.
E rank, E rank, E rank, E rank, E for Evan. E for everyone. D.
Taking this seriously.
Jark and Dion still beefing hours later. So I ended up velcroing the stream deck to my armrest, so hopefully that it's already been a little bit easier. Oh yeah, this is literally the level that I talked about last stream where I was like, whoa, oh, I didn't even notice that trail rings. I want to hit it. Oh, well, the dream is dead. The dream is definitely dead. Lower path.
Let's go.
Yo, shout out, by the way. I've been I was listening to the Sonic X Japanese soundtrack we were working over hours, and now it's all
You were what? I gotta turn on the game audio.
Listening to the Sonic X Japanese soundtrack.
Oh, because you haven't done that before, right?
Just not commonly.
Oh my God, it's the Evan. Hey, Sideshow. What's up?
Yeah, I was just listening to it while I was working.
It's good, isn't it?
Yep.
I want like a, you don't know what I'm talking about, but I want a Dragon Ball Kai or a Sonic X Kai kind of thing. But that's, I'm a dime a dozen for saying that, because literally everybody wants that. I love that you can homing attack the goal ring in this game, right? I actually always think about that. That's actually like really nice. Jeez, the AI doing better than me. Can you? That was annoying. Okay. Please. Oh God, this is suffering. I feel it. I bet you I can. I don't need that guy. Yeah, we're good. Was that oh wait, I can. Hold on. Is that a pulley thing? Yeah. Oh geez, I can already feel it. I'm using way too much brain power and I'm not even that far in the game. This is the thing about this gameplay style though, is because you're not only playing as the speed character, there is, I don't know, it feels like the puzzly nature of the game it makes the difficulty feel a little bit better. I just had a brain fart. Ugh. Okay. No. I wonder if it would be.
Story mode is like a bunch of like rooms that are locked down. You gotta like defeat all the enemies. Team Dark is good if you really like combat.
Oh yeah, it's all just combat. Jeez.
A lot of it is.
Yeah, it's like what I was saying earlier. Like, I don't really know. Like, I always say I really like this idea for padding because I feel like there's a lot of cool ideas you could use this team mechanic for implementing natural feeling difficulty. Because in other streams when I play like Sonic games where you're just playing as Sonic and going quickly, I always talk about how it's hard to do the tricky balance of making it feel satisfying to move around as Sonic and feel like you're like a god moving through everything, but also implement difficulty that feels fair. But with the other characters, you can mix in a healthy amount of combat that feels authentic, and like having Sonic like support you with speed-based moves is cool. Like I can see it really working really well. And I think like a big part of why Heroes is enjoyable is its aesthetic, but it's also its gameplay concept. Like the concept as a whole, like not just the visual concepts, but like the idea of the gameplay. Yeah, they were cooking conceptually here, but implementation leaves a little to be desired, but it's all good. What Sonic game does that not apply to? Come on. I just wish the floor wasn't made of ice. I probably shouldn't read chat while in the middle of a homing attack chain. I hope you thought it was worth it, Matt. I saw you in the chat and I didn't see you earlier, so I was excited and I wanted to. Why am I going backwards? How is that helpful for me? Oh, it's helpful. Never mind. Here we go. Am I screwed? I feel like I need to be Rouge. Rapper 1996, thanks for the sub. I don't know how that notif showed up on the screen. I hope it looked good. Might have looked awful. Oh, okay. Green Dean says Heroes was done really dirty by its development cycle. Yeah, we talked about that all last stream. I kept talking about how like it feels like the level randomly gets mean at the end, and then I realized it's probably because Zuko was struggling. I get it, okay? It's all good. Honestly, considering everything, Heroes came out incredibly. So you know what? We're good. No bad blood. I feel like I always run straight into those things. I feel like we could, you know what? This would benefit a lot from a smarter camera. And that, I realize that takes work. Like, because it has to kind of snap to the right angle depending on where a pile of enemies are or something like that. Nova says, well, didn't Sonic Forces do something similar with switching characters, Sonic and Avatar, with the rental avatar? The avatars had different wisp ability and Sonic could boost. Yeah, and I actually liked the way they did the switching mechanic where it just automatically does it. I mean, I don't like Forces as a whole, but if they did something similar, like for example, like you know the rotation thing they've got going on in the corner here where you switch characters? I almost wonder if it'd be better to have dedicated buttons that are always Rouge or Omega or Shadow. So it's always, because I feel like my brain would associate a button with a character every time, but because it's not always that one character, it's strange, because normally in a video game a button activates a predictable action, but Y and X are like you're rotating a disc. It's just it's unique, I'll give it that, but I can feel my brain have to adjust. So I don't know, something I thought about. Blurry pixels make me sad. Are you saying because I'm on the GameCube version and things are like compressed? Oh well, at least it's nicer to play.
GameCube looks pretty good, but PC is, I think, the best in terms of quality.
Oh yeah, and I remember Lords being stingy about that, but I immediately noticed it. Like I would rather it feel like it did when I played it. I don't know. Sonic Guy 14. There he is. You had no you didn't even know I had a channel? Bro, what do you think I'm chatting with in the chat of Sam streams? Glad you found it. I hope you enjoy Heroes as much as I've done over the years. Oh, you're like Sam, you're one of those Sonic heroes, are ya? That's
what we refer to us as, Sonic heroes.
I mean,
Fans of Sonic heroes.
I mean, why wouldn't you? What was it? I'm enjoying it so far, but I feel like I might feel differently. That's really cool, how you cannon into Badnik bounce into Light Dash. That's really cool. They need to do more of that. I don't mind automated sequences when it's like using the physics like that. Like that's what they should be like. Ah, why did I land on the rail? I will always hate the flight in this though. It sucks, like it's just not good.
Yeah, I wish the flight was longer distance.
Well, it's not even like, because I get why they would have to put a limit on it, so they can have, like, their level design can they can build it around the limitations, and so the levels aren't too open and crazy. But it's just the way the descent works is just so frustrating. It's like sudden and jarring and ah! Oh boy, 0 rings. There we go, we got one. Your first time was PS2 and you never completed it. Yeah, I've heard that's, oh god. Yeah, see, that's exactly, moments exactly right here is why they need to put a limitation on the flight. And they did something similar in Frontiers too, so I totally get it. But I think the descent in Frontiers works way better. Like this is just, you drop like a rock when you run out of it. Second time was PC, like last month. Finished it 100% with all A ranks. The difference felt like night and day. Oh, have you tried the GameCube version? Because the PC version is better than the... Oh, I want to do light dash again. Come on, we gotta keep going up. Ugh, I can't see anything. Up. Isn't there a way to just go all the way up? I'm pressing B, I promise. I've seen people just go all the way up, but I think I've already taken all the rings. You can fly for longer if you don't move, by the way. Yeah, but your height, I think, is still fixed, right? There we go. That was sort of satisfying. I wonder how long I've had Team Blast. I'm just like... There's just so much going on. I never hear that wow. Probably because I'm reading chat, though, and every second I get. Sorry, getting into level design brain mode here. It's totally fine. It's a perfect time to do it. Sonic Guy says definitely didn't age well compared to other Sonic games. Yeah, it's very idea heavy. This is an idea guy kind of game. And for newcomers, it might be tricky to get used to, but I played this so much that I know the game's physics and limits, and I am reading this when I probably shouldn't, but whatever. I'll do it while I can, because in the later levels I won't be able to, that's for sure. I played this so much that I got used to the physics and limits to know how to play around it. Sepher says... Oh, Sepher says, speaking of Frontiers, Evan, what's your wish list for the sequel? Oh yeah, I saw Sam's, like, wish list he put together. It's a good idea. I mean, I like how you had a sense of humor about it, because the only reason people don't just straight up go, this is what I'm hoping for, and write it out like that is because people just get so mean about it. They're like,
is it
what makes you
unfortunate
think?
that I had to hide it behind a joke because it's actually a serious list?
Well,
But
yeah,
you know, it's funny.
It's because people are like, what made you a game designer? What do you know? Like, yeah,
Right.
people are like that all the time. It's like,
But
ugh.
there was a well, now people are wondering what I know about movie production, but that's for another time.
It's always gonna happen. Yeah.
What's funny though is I had a decent amount of people push back on an idea I had in there,
What's that?
which was the rock paper scissors mentality for combat, and I don't really know why, and I feel like most people that disagree probably think I'm like legitimately talking about rock paper scissors.
What did they say? Because you
They just-
explain it in the further points.
They would just screenshot the rock paper scissors thing I wrote and then like say L or something. It's like what?
Because
but isn't that, like-
okay, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, because I think what people are thinking, because you explain it in the second point after, you say rock paper scissors as like a title almost to
Yeah.
plug people into it, and if people don't know what that means, like in terms of game design, then they're gonna think literal, like you run into an enemy and go, what do you want to do?
I'm literally not like saying like let's play Alex Kidd and Sonic.
Yeah, turn-based,
like-
right? Like, no. Yeah.
No, it's more so like kind of like Sonic Heroes. You have an enemy that has a shield, can only be taken out. You have to do a certain attack first to get rid of the shield before you can harm it. That is rock paper scissors. And that's essentially what I'm getting at. It's like there's a little bit of strategy. Can't just go in attacking.
Hey chat, was I like talking and my mic was muted? I think I bumped the mute button, but I don't know if I like immediately fixed it. They didn't say anything for a while, so it couldn't have been that long. So you're talking about everything has a alternative effect. You say that. Like, that's what you mean by it. Like, there's a counter to every move that other enemies can take advantage of, and
like, you can't run up to an enemy and just spam the homing attack. Essentially, is what I'm saying. Like, you gotta, like, you could homing attack it, but your next homing attack isn't gonna affect it.
Yeah.
It's gonna change its strategy, so you have to change yours.
I looked bewildered, because I thought I was muted. I was scared. Yeah, you're talking about, like, if you homing attack, that should be because you're expecting them to not use the move that homing attack is vulnerable to, in the same way as you are when you're playing rock, paper, scissors. You need a mystery in the interactions. Anyone that's disagreeing with that is genuinely, like, being, what is it called? It's disingenuous.
That's what I was like. I didn't see anyone that really talked about why they don't like that idea, but I think that's what my assumption is. Most people that didn't like it probably literally thought I meant rock, paper, scissors. That's not.
Yeah, and that's the unfortunate reality. And it's because of stuff like that. Like, don't let, and this is for everyone and Sam, but, like, people will always do stuff like that. And some people cope with that by going, I overextended. Like, I wrote too many words. I'm gonna say less. I'm gonna do less. Because I run the risk of somebody, you know, picking something out and not, maybe they won't like it. So I'll say less so there's less risk. But never, ever, 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 ever do that. Because, like, no matter how small your output becomes, someone's gonna find a fraction of it to nitpick. So just always remember, and it seems pretty obvious, but, like, sometimes as a content creator, it's really hard to kind of keep going. I mean, I always stop, so. Yeah, what's up?
I've been dying to talk about the Knuckles show, like, that whole...
You've been talking about it on social media. I actually haven't. I probably should talk about it at some point. So much to talk about. It's good. What have you've been talking? Oh yeah, you've been talking about the. Everyone's been talking about the massive amount of human characters, right? And you were talking about how people were telling or asking you, what do you know about film design? So yeah, do you want to explain that a little bit about, like, what are you saying? What are people saying?
Yeah. So I mean, I was just like anyone, you know, on social media. I mean, a lot of people were making jokes about it. Like, they're like, my favorite character, like Sonic the Hedgehog character, Pistol Pete. It's like, you know,
yeah,
like, these are just random human characters that we've never seen before, and people are making jokes like, my favorite Sonic the Hedgehog character, like, these are my favorite Sonic casts, and it's just nothing but humans. And obviously it's a commentary on the fact that these shows are, and even compared to the movies, are not focusing on what we're really there for. They're just doing these side quests that none of us probably really care about.
Did you look into the, like, because a lot of people, the main defense I heard was, like, Kotaku is just being disingenuous and...
Right, so...
You know what I mean? They're just trying to hate on Sonic fans.
The main thing I've been... So outside of those reviews, which I'm not even going to pay attention to those reviews, because it's like, of course critics like it. Like, I don't trust what critics have to say. Like, they rated this higher than any of the movies. So... Yeah, you gotta really sell me on that. So it's one of those things where I don't trust the critics, because they're the type that likes, like, the wedding scene, for example, in movie 2. Meanwhile, all the fans didn't like it. They're like, well, Sonic was gone for like 20 minutes, and it was just like a whole different movie for that segment of the time. But that's the segment a lot of the casuals and critics like, and it's like, so I really can't trust the critics on what they have to say right now about this. So we'll judge it for ourselves. But I think a lot of the conversation, at least for me personally, is more centered around specifically what I was talking about, where I made a Photoshop post.
Yeah, I saw that one.
With members of the Chaotix. I literally took all their promotional material that they use for the human characters, and I photoshopped in the Chaotix. And I just captioned it, the Knuckles TV show in another universe. Now, obviously, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm intentionally saying, like, this would be a lot better, and I'm well aware of that. Because I mean, I think any of us here in the chat or any Sonic fan reasonably would want Sonic characters in your Sonic show, rather than this random human called Pistol Pete that they just created out of thin air. But a lot of that came down to people who kind of just defend things to defend things.
So what were their defenses?
Their defense, which is what I said in my post, it sounds like it's like these people are on the board of Paramount. Like, these people are saying, oh, they can't do that, that's too expensive. Or
I thought that was a spring.
Like,
sorry.
What do you know what it would be like if they were to add all those characters? Like they there's no time for them to breathe, this, that, which I feel like that's more of a valid critique. But a lot of the things I heard was people saying that's not gonna happen, or that can't happen because that would be too expensive. And I'm just like,
that's the main thing, is the
Paramount
animation.
is a multi-billion with a B dollar company. They like that excuse of it's too expensive is exactly why a lot of stuff in the entertainment industry, whether it be gaming or art in general, is limited. Because their CEOs, everyone's talking about, they think about the price first before the art. But I'm also thinking to myself, like, if it genuinely is too expensive to have Sonic characters in a Sonic show, and you cannot add more than a handful of them at a time, then maybe the medium we're doing this in is not right.
Yeah, right?
Maybe, like that's where the conversation should be. Don't come to me yelling at me because I'm a Sonic fan and I want Sonic characters in a Sonic the Hedgehog show.
I think it's because the Chaotix are like 3 characters. So
yeah.
And it's another one of those moments where never stop doing that, Sam, because your point still stands. But that's what they're being disingenuous, because the reason they're thinking of budget is because they're looking at the quantity of characters you have on screen and not looking at your point, which is just Knuckles. The headline that you're reacting to is that Knuckles isn't in the show, and you're reacting to it and going, look at all these other characters that they could be cutting to if they felt like there was too much Knuckles, or if they felt like for some reason Knuckles can't be in so-and-so scene, or he's got to do a thing.
Yeah, it's not even the fact that like Knuckles is only in like less than 50%. It's the fact that, yeah, in those segments where Knuckles isn't on screen, it could be given to someone else that we care about. It could be used, that time could be used, and people are saying like, oh, like one of the main critiques people are saying is there's not enough time to introduce all these characters.
Just introduce one then. Just one.
But hold on.
How about one?
But they have time to introduce these random human characters that we never heard of?
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. No, like this is the thing. This is the thing, Sam. You would be fine if what if they just introduced Vector in the last like 2 episodes? They could do that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
What's
well also the thing is too, like we compare it to the movies. How long did Sonic Movie 2 take to introduce Tails? 3 minutes? Like what did, like, they made Tails come off as like some kid who's like super fascinated by Sonic and been stalking him. But it was only a couple minutes. Like, it didn't take that long. We're talking about 6 episodes that are maybe 20 to 30 minutes long. I thought they were an hour, but they're 20 to 30 minutes long each. But that's still a lot of time. And I'm only talking about 3 characters: Charmy, Espio, and Vector. That's literally all I'm talking here.
I thought of another point that makes your point even make more sense. The Sonic Movie 2 was an adaptation of like 2 Sonic games, sort of. Yeah. Like, they're pulling from, like, they have to, right? They have to pull from the games in some way. And the Knuckles series, what is it pulling from? Like, it's not too much to ask for something like that. Like, I think that's a fair tactic to use, because obviously the people that are defending the Knuckles series are fans of the movieverse. So then use what they love to talk to them about what they love. And say, you really loved the movie 2, and it's because there was a lot of game stuff.
I think a lot of it is not even just fans of the movieverse. I think it's just the same people that gave me shit for Frontiers when it was the initial reveal. It's people cannot handle certain people cannot handle criticisms to their favorite series. They can't.
The whole
They
series?
just
Because I
can't.
feel like if it's different enough, they can become more prone, like they're being more susceptible and open to it. If it's
I don't know what you're all complaining about. We're getting Wanda.
Who's that?
That's
The
a
character in the
great
Knuckles show.
character in the Knuckles show.
I
It's a-
love
it's
how Discord does not tell
iconic-
me when you guys join. I love it.
Iconic character Wanda. But yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna see how it is. Like, I'm not sitting here saying like the show's gonna suck. I'm just more so like, as a fan, it's like, it's definitely deflating to hear like, oh, this is a story about Wade. It's like, I gotta tell you, I never cared about Wade. Like, he's definitely comic relief, and I liked him for the scenes he was in, but he was in very short scenes for a reason. In fact, I would say Lee Majdoub's character, Agent Stone, is more deserving of a side series than Wade, because he's in more scenes than Wade. So like none of this makes sense. Like, it feels like this whole segment of Wade getting his own show really kind of just came out of nowhere, but it also kind of came out of someone that I guess doesn't really even understand what they built up in the movies.
Yeah, I get it,
yeah.
how it's rubbing people the wrong way. It's for the reason I said before, right? Like, if you look at movie 3, they're clearly, like, it's not going to be one-to-one SA2. I'm not saying that. In the same way that Sonic 2, the movie, is similar to Sonic 2 and 3, sort of. Like, that's how movie 3 is probably going to be. And the Knuckles series should sort of be similar to something from Sonic. That's a fair opinion to have.
Well, also, like, this is taking place between movie 2 and before movie 3, right? In this time, Eggman is like MIA, right? And so they're introducing this new character, this new villain for Knuckles, that guy with the beard or whatever that we've seen in the commercials. But like, that could totally be Agent Stone right now while Eggman's MIA. A character that's already built up, already has been on screen, we already know is evil, doesn't need much of a backstory. Like, he could just, like, that could be the villain, and it could still be adding to the movies, and people already like Agent Stone, but instead we're adding 5 new or 6 new human characters, while people are telling me we don't have time for Sonic characters that we know and love.
You know what I think it is too, and I'm not an expert, but so I look at the Knuckles thing not as a Sonic thing, but as like a regular TV show, right? That's how some of the executives for that will look at it. I wonder if 2 things. One, they're doing more humans than Knuckles because at some point in time maybe they want to try to see if that works, and then they trail off into their own thing. And then it's like their show minus like whatever. Or it's you still have old hat thinking where people have trouble connecting with non-human characters, so you have older people in those seats saying like, well, yeah, we have Knuckles, so that's your Sonic fan, whatever. But like, not everybody's gonna be able to connect with Knuckles, so we need like Wanda. We need Wade. We need like we need Agent whatever, and we need Jesse and James or whatever the agents are. Like, we need more human people so people can connect with them who connect with Knuckles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm fine with the things like the wedding scene in Sonic Movie 2. Like, I understand that there's a certain amount of that needs to exist. I just think the balance is clearly off. What?
I snickered at that scene, but that scene went on way too long.
I don't like that scene. I'm saying I can acknowledge, for the same reasons that you just listed, that's why something like that needs to exist, and that's how the Knuckles series should be. And it sounds like it's not. Like, it sounds like there should be a balance, but it's off.
Yeah.
Evan dying like the lives are infinite. How many lives do I have, Patty?
I do.
5?
Wait, what is it?
That's pretty good. What are you talking about, Patty?
I do want to discuss real quick though, because there's somebody that mentioned in the chat though when I mentioned about the financial stuff about like like the budget, the whole thing with money. It's like no matter what the money would take to add more Sonic characters to this to be more Knuckles like, they have the money. Like that's not even a question.
That's the point. Is they're demonstrating how much money they're willing to spend. So if they counter you with that, just say that's why I'm concerned. That they're not willing to spend that much money on even one more character.
But also the fact
is in question.
But it's funny is though, not only do they have the money, they could make all of that back too, as long as the show is good. To me, the decisions come off as like we're not confident in this product.
Yeah, and that's concerning.
Yes, that's what it is. It's not about money. It's about the budget that got out to it. If they have a low budget, that's the faith in the show itself.
What's more concerning to me though is the fact that there are people defending this, and it's like that's not.
I mean, there's always gonna be that.
Yeah, but to the extent of what I saw yesterday, that's what was concerning. Because I just want to reiterate my post essentially, just to TLDR it is, I want Sonic characters in Sonic Show, and people were telling me that was, I'm thinking way too high. It's like, am I really thinking too high? Or
well,
like,
I think it's because they're looking at your post with all the characters, Sam. Like literally, it's just like the rock paper scissors thing, Sam. They're going, what do you mean? Sonic's gonna run up to somebody and you're gonna have 3 options, and they're gonna all counter each other. Like it's literally rock paper scissors. But like it's not called rock paper scissors, but that's what they're imagining. It's like a system where you have 3 buttons and it's always the same moves, and that's boring. And you don't want all the characters all at the same time. That's not your point.
But it's just like, yeah, but it's not even that though. It's the fact that I took all of those from Paramount's thing. Like they're introducing that same amount, in fact, more than
it's a joke. It's a joke.
I know, but they're adding more human characters than what people are seeing there, and they're saying I'm asking for too much. But again, we have time to introduce all these human characters and have them on screen, but we do not have time for the chaotic, Sam. It's like
were they cheap? Were the actors cheap?
Yeah, what are they trying to say?
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, no, it led to a lot of people telling me I don't understand budgets, which is really funny considering our line of work and the fact that we've literally worked with budgets for the past 2 years. And the fact that I'm not business savvy and I just don't know how anything works in the industry, which again, I'm not trying to act like I know everything. I'm just trying to say what I think is best for the. Yeah, I know. I told a joke. It's done with a bit of truth of like what we wish we had.
Which is a good joke. That's how good jokes are.
Yeah, but it was. I was once again the #1 Sonic hater for a while, by a bunch of people who for some reason follow me at the same time. Very odd.
Sonic Guy's asking if I'm gonna do a full playthrough. I don't know, man. We'll see how I feel at the end of Team Dark. Chaotix is apparently harder. I don't know if I can handle that. We'll see though, because I want to revisit a lot of Sonic games and do a lot of art streams. I'm still experimenting. This is still technically a test stream.
Paramount must have dumped all their budget into Beavis and Butthead and forgot that Sonic was like a thing they had. And they were like, oh yeah, we got to do a Knuckles show. Oops.
Nah, this is why people who tell this is why jokes are cool, because you have to take a risk, because there's always a risk that someone's not going to get the joke. There's always a risk that someone's going to take you like completely seriously or not understand your point, because there's a shred of truth to jokes, but then you have to like kind of spin it and exaggerate, and that requires media literacy. And sometimes people don't have that. And so keep doing it. Keep telling jokes that people won't get, and you know, just treat you like crap.
And
like
more
it makes you cooler.
More importantly, though, never settle for less. If you want this franchise to keep growing and keep getting better and better, which it has gone a long way in the last 5 years, I guarantee you, it didn't start with us sitting and letting them do what they wanted. It started with that Sonic movie
certainly
design.
Did not. Yeah.
We did not stay silent when that happened, and guess what? It turned it for the better, and it created a whole franchise. We would have not gotten another movie and another TV show, if that design stayed, Sega wouldn't have had an increase in their budget. The games wouldn't have had an increase in their budget. Everything has a domino effect, and it all starts with not settling for less. Always strive for more, even if it means you have to talk a little smack on your little favorite series.
Yeah, it's like, you know what, Sam? I think it's justified when people find somebody who is only Doom posting. I think what happens is people are so frustrated with seeing Doom posting, and they just don't even bother like looking into it on who's doing it because they're so frustrated with it.
Yeah,
and then they end up being the ones that are stupid because they're not actually looking at how well-rounded the person's takes actually are, because you do want to be able to engage in an even amount of both. You should.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to put it. I think, because I think that's something I've noticed. I mean, I think one of the biggest things too, and I talked about it on my stream recently, was like one of the worst times in my time in the community was after the IGN reveal for Sonic Frontiers gameplay, and I quite literally was like harassed for like a week from people. Like in the community, really.
Because you didn't like it.
I didn't like the gameplay of what I was seeing. I didn't like it. I was
yeah,
like,
people got mad at me when
Sonic...
I said weak combat animations. Yeah, they didn't like the thumbnail.
But like, and people were giving us smack for it. But like, people were like acting like, yeah, like we were Doom posting, like we do this often. It's like we don't. Like we clearly don't. But people assume that we are just someone that always talks negatively about the brand. It's like that couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, even for as far as we got here. If like, you know what I mean? Like, we've literally collaborated with Sega. We've literally been invited to things. We don't get those things from just talking smack all the time. It's from being a genuine fan and from liking what a lot of the things Sonic does. But
nah, it's people that don't know who you are, taking out of context. It's not worth so much time.
Well, it's weird. So that's what's weird is a lot. I looked at a lot of what these people that were saying this yesterday about the Knuckles show, or about saying I don't know anything about business sense. Almost all of them were following me. Now I'm not. That doesn't mean
some people follow just to be mean. Yeah.
Right. But some people don't. It doesn't mean they're hardcore fans. They know exactly who I am and all that stuff. But it's like, what the fuck? Like seriously, like that's just like one of those things where I'm like, dude, Twitter is so odd. And I know somebody said like my first mistake was posting on Twitter, which you're totally right, by the way. I don't like Twitter. I don't like what it's turned into. I'm sorry, X. I don't like what it's turned into.
Don't call it X ever.
Time, it's hard to say that though, because at the same time, Twitter is also the place you have to go to really get your opinions out there. It's another avenue for it, just like YouTube videos, just like any other form of social media. And I saw that, by the way. I hate
when I get into a flow state and I'm having fun, and then I want to switch to power, like I'm doing homing attacks as Shadow, or I'm like accidentally doing something, like, because it wants you to do that, right? It wants you to switch between them. But if one of them is just on the ground, how does it expect me to be able to see that with everything else that I'm supposed to be paying attention to?
The problem there is you rocket excelled. Why did you rocket excel?
What do you mean? I didn't mean to. I'm tapping B because I want to switch to Omega and fight. So when I don't switch and it doesn't read my input because Omega's hit, and I can't see that.
Oh, you hit switch and then attack because you just assumed it.
Yeah, I want to get in. Like I'm saying, I want to get into that flow state, so I'm like into it, and then it just, yeah, it's happening again. I want to fight.
Yeah,
it always trips me up. It's good.
For me, I definitely. It probably happened because this used to happen to me all the time, but I'm at a state now where I'm like, I always wait for visual confirmation before I press it.
Well, yeah, this game is very like. There's a lot going on all the time, so you eventually develop a muscle.
Yeah, as much as I love Sonic Heroes, this game is janky. It's super janky.
But I constantly am like complimenting it for its ideas and oh yes. Like I like how much I have to think about it. I don't know. They're just a little tiny polishing stuff. This game is my arch nemesis, Chaos S, Chaos X. Really? I did not know that about you. Is it for this? What are your reasons? There was a running joke last stream where I just basically I find that the level design gets randomly like mean, like in Team Sonic when it's like, because I remembered in Act 2 of, I don't know the exact name, Grand Metropolis. I think the name is different for Act 2. Power plant, yes. I remembered as we went through it last stream. I remembered getting like stuck, well, not stuck, but like dying and having to respawn every time I played that level. And I felt it coming up while I was playing it. I was like, I think it's close. And lo and behold, it happened, and I realized why on stream. It's because they like hide a spring from you. Like you can't see it until you actually like fly in an entire circle around the area.
You know, there's a lot of moments
right at the
in
end
this game where you're not gonna know it until I think it's what first time player traps. Like if you're a first time player, you're gonna be trapped a lot of the time. There's gonna be tricks. That's like one of those moments where it's like the way I think about it is to go back to the classics is like Sonic 2. There's one particular enemy placement in that game in Metropolis where right after you get off those bouncy walls, there's a slicer and it'll launch you directly into it. And the only way to avoid that is just to know that you've done this before, and that slicer's coming up, and you have to like hold the A button.
There are all kinds of things like that in this game. Yeah.
But yeah, this game is like we're gonna dial that to 11, and we're gonna keep tricking you. And you're not going to get it until you play the game 4 times through with all teams. And maybe by Team Chaotix, you're going to remember, we're going to screw you over here.
Which one is it in? It's in one of these, right? Or or are they being mean?
No, front left.
Oh, wait. Oh, do I just have to kill the enemies?
Oh, wait. You know what? Yeah, Team Dark, you have to kill everyone.
Okay, yeah, because my Team Sonic experience worked against me there.
Yeah, remember, like I said, for Team Dark, it's literally, that is their entire gameplay, where we're going to trap you in a room, you have to kill everybody. That is the Team Dark way. Do you know how to? Oh, do the thunder shoot. Do the thunder shoot here.
I'm trying.
Do you know the trick here in that area? Oh,
just play Team Rose. No.
Actually, no. You actually just did it. Unknowingly. Notice how your teammates are not behind you right now.
Yeah.
If you feel like you're about to die, switch to one of them. It'll teleport you back to the start of that. There you go. So. What you gotta do is go back in your speed formation and walk into that slide slowly and leave your characters behind. If you're about to die, just switch back to them.
Walk into it slowly? Hold on.
Yeah, so they don't follow you into the slide, just you. Ah! No. Make sure you walk forward. Like diagonal, like...
What the heck?
Diagonal.
Where's Rouge? Okay. I couldn't get into this game too much as a kid, and playing it again as an adult has really soured my opinion on the game. I do not enjoy it at all, but it has good concepts and ideas. I feel the exact same way, Chaos X. I love the ideas of it. Who's making a remake of it? Is it Beats? Or I don't know if they're just like messing around with it. Beats messes around with a lot of things.
So
no, it's not Beats. Someone else.
Rouge followed you, but Omega didn't. So Omega. There you go.
Oh, wait, all I need is one?
All you need is one out of there, but I mean, Rouge is... Okay, there you go. Yeah, it's good to just have that because it saves you lives here, like, because you would otherwise be losing lives every single time.
How many lives? 5. I don't know how I still have 5.
I mean, it's Bingo Highway. You get a lot of coins or rings. Wow.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, you get Bingo coins. Yeah, that's what I meant, Chad. Saving myself.
Oh my God.
I think you've hit that same spring 3 times.
I went on the other side. It wasn't the same one. It was the spring on the other side. Oh God. Okay.
Oh God, that's so scary.
It's really scary because I can barely control myself. How did I do that? Did I jump back on?
You're from this point on, you're like pretty much safe. So like, don't even switch. You're good. Like now, really
I'm sweating.
Because now you could screw yourself over.
Thank goodness I'm wearing black this time.
Don't. Again, cannot stress it enough. Do not switch characters because it'll take you back to the beginning.
I gotta be careful of those buttons. Okay. Oh, that would suck so much if I switch characters, bro.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, like they'll switch it. Like it's a good save, but it has its caveats.
Yeah. I guess it's balanced.
Oh, you didn't take the middle path.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. As long as I'm on the path. Am I dying? Okay.
So if you took the middle path there, you would be in a free fall area where you could just fall and go through a bunch of bingo coins. You can get a lot of rings. If you just keep hitting that spring down there and don't touch anything, you'll constantly just get bumped up into the center of there.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, just don't touch anything.
Oh my God. I can't believe this works. Ah, I thought it was gonna actually like let me walk right into the goal. Wow. Balanced brokenness. Yeah. Sometimes that happens, Jark. David Lawrence says, just imagine Dr. Eggman assembling a squadron of Jacks from G Cooperation to slaughter Sonic and his friends. I don't know what that is. That would be deadly serious. What do you mean? I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is? Jacks? Squadron of Jacks from Cooperation? G Cooperation?
Squadron. The only thing I think of is Squad Jackal from Sonic Forces, which is Infinite's team. Though.
Squadron of Jacks.
Squad of Jacks.
Not. Is it a? Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Nova.
I have no idea.
Nova says, hey, do you play Sonic games strictly for the platforming or for time attacking? What should be the priority in a Sonic game? It's sort of interesting as you were talking about difficulty last stream. Well, it's a good question, Nova. I think it should be like a healthy balance, right? Like all the best Sonic games are great to speedrun too. Like they have that high skill ceiling. So you'll be able to kind of like really master them. That's what Boost really struggles with, right? Because they're trying to make the exhilarating feeling of speedrunning accessible to as many people as possible with Boost games. It means that the skill ceiling has been brought down so that more people can experience it. That's why people really like the classic games, right? You try to get somebody who's never played classic Sonic games to try to play one, and even though you're only working with 2 dimensions, they really struggle because of all the different variables. So it's that balance. What's that, Shannon? You're gonna explain it?
Jax is a Tekken reference. It's the big buff robot dudes that the G Corps.
Oh wait, I do know them.
Yeah,
I do know them.
Jax.
I actually do. I played Tekken 3 growing up, and then I think it was. Yeah, right. I remember that.
I think he was P-Jack. He was like the metal man.
Yeah, and then I think I played one in an arcade one time too, like a lot. There was like one nearby where I grew up. I forget which one it was. I don't know if it was Tekken 4 or 6. There's so many of them, it's hard to remember exactly.
If it had a big fat man in it that jumped around a lot, it was 6.
That does not narrow it down at all. Are you kidding?
Bob? Yeah,
what?
Bob was like in Tekken 6. Like the game was so unbalanced that Bob and Steve were the best characters in the game. Bob's this like big old fat dude that like can roll around and stuff like that. And he was people who could use him couldn't hit him just because he was like ridiculous. But that's Tekken. This is Sonic.
But somebody brought it up, so it was relevant for a little bit. So I'm happy you got your moment.
Oh well, thank you.
I mean, we could take a break from Sonic sometimes. It's okay. We could do that.
Oh, impossible.
I feel like I can do this.
I need to replay Heroes.
Why?
It's been a while.
You don't have to.
Because I haven't played it in a long time.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now, is I barely played it.
I have to refresh myself on Sonic games.
Yeah, right? That's literally what I'm doing live.
That would be enjoyable to experience this situation. Shanny, for as long as I've known you, I don't think I've ever seen you just fucking play a Sonic game.
Right?
You never have, because I never did.
There you go.
Why are you here?
Because I'm cursed. I'm cursed with the Sonic curse.
I can't escape!
One of these days, like right now I'm packing to go to Utah, but one of these days, like I'll put in like a bunch of modern games, and then I'll stream them on Discord. I'll just play them. Because it's been like forever since I played like anything modern.
One's all
Hear
level
me
up.
complain. Hear me complain all day.
Oh no, do I have to wait because time has stopped? Oh my god. Oh, it's over.
Did you hear that?
What'd you say?
IGN gave the Knuckle Show a 8.
What?
Of course.
Oh my god. Oh no, I need
That's
Omega.
what I'm saying, like, it's like I mentioned earlier with the critics. It's hard to trust the critics when it comes to this because they know that they like the human characters, even when they're not all that great. But but they're scoring this high, which is like, whoa.
They are broken when they're at level 3. What the heck?
Maybe they saw Matt's favorite episode.
I can even break a golden one at level 3 with Shadow? What's the point of Omega at level 3?
Omega, he shoots like missiles, and it's the range with Omega that's crazy.
I hate that homing attack.
The way it works?
Use Rouge, use Rouge, use Rouge.
Oh yeah, Rouge is like level 3 too. I gotta touch the ground to switch.
Yeah, I know it's very annoying, but I know why they did get that ring. I know why they.
Oh my god!
Joking.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be really bad.
Shadow can't hurt the silver ones though. Shadow cannot hurt the silver ones.
So there's very few rings. That's the mean thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you gotta be a bit conservative with your rings.
Goodness. Here we go. Oh my god, it begins where I didn't expect it to. Oh my god. Don't you... Oh my god, the AI is doing better than me. Can Rouge take these out now? Ugh. Level up. I accidentally get the rings because this area gets like so full. There we go.
That's what I like this for.
He covers so much ground when he attacks.
Enemies with shields don't stand a chance.
Oop. I want to attack those guys. There we go. Where are you all? Can't you be near me? I feel like if the enemy AI was smarter, this would be easier because they'd actually be near me. There we go. We got level 2 Rouge. That's pretty good. Okay. Level 3 Shadow. This is the thing, is like I forget. I can't keep track of what level everyone's at. Uh-oh. No, this is not good. Good. I really wanted that level up, even though I didn't need it. God, Shadow already had 3. I'm gonna be Rouge. Is Omega still at 2? I'm just doing Team Blast. But does the time step actually make me sit here? Like I actually just have to sit here? Here's a trick to do the Team Blast glitch. While on the ground and in flight formation, press the action button at the same time you switch characters. This result glitched thunder shoot that fills your gauge.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm at the level. I don't think I'm good enough to pull. That sounds really hard.
It's not. It's very easy actually.
Oh wait, she can't kill these either? Oh god.
She makes them fall, and then you can. But also, if you have him at like level 2, I think he shoots like bombs, and those can reach them.
So many things to keep track of. I'm sure when I remember it all, it'll be fun. I just can't.
You should just switch to Shadow here. You got it.
Who do we got? Who do we got? Oh, Shadow can take this. Last time I killed him in one hit at level 3. What the heck? Okay.
I think because you hit it directly in the head.
We got Rouge.
Oh god, please.
Yeah, it's about like learning, like seeing the type of enemy and knowing what to do. Omega has to take those out. But I'm at level 2, so okay, those bombs are gonna go off. Oh, they have so much range. Or sorry, I mean, they're so wide. No, it doesn't reach. Okay, so I have to jump.
You gotta focus on the turtles first.
Well, I know, but I'm not, okay. Can I switch to Shadow, please? I would really like to do that. Sweet. Nice. And then... Oh my god, I really want to switch to Omega, but I can't when I want to. I'm right in front of him. Surely you have technology that allows you to auto-aim. Jeez. Level 1 unlocks the full combo. Level 2 unlocks more damage and area attacks. Am I 0?
Why?
I was at 1.
Yeah, but there was a ring on the floor. You just ignored it.
I have 0 rings now? Oh my god.
You're not at 0 now. You're just...
Wait, where did the 1 come from? I can't see anything. Thank god. Whew.
Mission completed.
Jeez, am I like glossy? No, I'm okay. This boss, 1 out of 10. I don't like any of the like. There's an even harder one coming up, right? It's the one after
Oh yeah, no.
Mystic
Cave
Mansion.
on Team Dark is.
Which
I said Mystic Cave. Holy shit. Yeah. Wow. Why am I blanking on the name?
I had Team Blast. Oh my god. Hey, Sonic Song.
What's the
Yo,
best
so
version
many
of Heroes?
surprises. Thanks for popping by.
Yo, what's up, Sonic Song?
Tell me how to play this game, please. Who are you? Ironically, Heroes could have used. Oh, yeah, Omochao would be nice, honestly. It's crazy. The character I was saying last stream, the characters talk so much, but there's so much shit they could be telling me that's helpful that they don't. They just talk about nonsense that I already can see with my eyes.
What's the best port?
Sam, am I supposed to hold B here?
Is it the game?
Well, when only like downhill, like you want to hold it,
What?
but you're
So I'm
also
supposed
not
to be
leaning.
this-
Why aren't you leaning left?
Does it do
Yeah.
anything in Heroes?
Yeah,
Really?
makes you go faster. Yeah.
I just
My
don't think it
guy.
does.
Yes, it does. The only
Trust
difference
me,
now.
I love leaning in SA2. I just
the,
never
the
thought
only
it did
difference
anything.
now is it doesn't immediately kill you. Like you don't lose balance and fall off.
But I can't see. What? I'm supposed to be holding B right now, and I'm leaning. I'm barely seeing anything like an SA2.
You don't see that right there? You don't see
I
him
see it.
leaning
I
left?
see that, but it's not responding to my joystick the same way it does an SA2. Like it seems to be kind of doing its own. It has like a mind of its own, a little bit.
You just gotta turn into lean into the turn.
It just has to be better. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, well, honestly, I mean, the thing with SA2 is it'll kill you. Like you could fall off the rail, and this one doesn't make you fall off. It just slows you down.
Yeah, I'm seeing it kinda.
Now, yeah, when the rails get flat, you could obviously spam the jump, but it's just when you go downhill, you want to hold it because you really get most out of your speed.
Okay. I think I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you're supposed to tap it there. Okay. Sweet. Hold B button to accelerate and control stick to bounce on the rail. Yeah, I just don't feel the balancing doing anything for me like it did. Like it really felt like it did a lot more for me in SA2. I don't know. It might take some time to figure it out. This will be the level to figure it out. So then you're supposed to do it here. Rail switch. Uh-oh. Okay. Rail switch. Your character is straight if you are balanced. Then you keep pressing B. Sweet. And then still level 1. Nice. The switch. Oh, is this where we have to? You gotta like almost have the AI characters like run into it. Okay. Why though? Did you know that in the battle version of SA2, the rail balance system is actually glitched out and oversensitive? Really? How do you know it's like not intentional though?
I just realized
That's
what
interesting.
Sonic Song said. Sonic Song, you guys can play it on like Dolphin.
Oh, they're asking how to play it on PC?
Well, they said they can't play it without their PlayStation, but if you have like a PC, yeah, you could like emulate it, which is super fun.
I own more than one copy of this game, so this is legal.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think this is hurting Sega's bottom line.
Sega's like, no, don't stream Heroes. Oh. Dolphin? Wow, I can't believe this is your first time here. It's cool though, because like Dolphin is awesome.
Yeah, it's a GameCube emulator for PC.
And it's like one of the more reliable ones. So like if you've ever delved into emulators before, this is not the same. Like it's a very user friendly. Dreamcast actually has balancing. Wait, I played. Oh, wait a minute. Battle is glitched? I grew up with the Dreamcast version. Oh no. How do I turn around? Okay. I grew up with the Dreamcast version. Like that's the version I played of SA2 the most. So maybe that's why I really like took to rail grinding. Maybe like people that found it first in battle because it was bugged. It just sucked. Wait, I can clearly see the fan is on, and it just made me think there's something wrong with me. Okay.
Are you being a Sonic hero?
I am, or I'm trying.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hello, welcome back to being a Sonic hero.
Well, now I'm dark. I'm
But
dark.
you're still a Sonic hero.
But I'm a dark hero.
But you're a Sonic hero.
Evan, what the hell was that? Oh my god.
It was momentum. Shut up. It was a slope.
What
Ah!
are you doing here?
It's what?
What do you mean?
Huh?
What are you doing here? Did you finish your schedule for Raising Ranks?
I did finish the schedule for Raising Rings.
I don't
yes.
believe you. You did not finish the schedule for Raising
Well,
Ranks.
it's the rough schedule. Yes, I spent the last 4 hours looking at Google Excel sheets.
I don't know if I believe you. Sounds like procrastination behavior.
No.
How many times today did you procrastinate?
I didn't procrastinate. Raising Rings is ahead of schedule. We're fine. That you're scaring the chat.
It's really funny because whenever you're like, it's like baked into your name to be late for every stream you do, so you don't have to worry about being late.
You literally have the best username, because if you're late to anything, you literally say you procrastinated and no one can bat an eye.
Like whenever someone
It really
complains
is
about it, they go, "Well, it's in his name," and then they just kind of shut up. Like that's literally what always happens.
Right. Yeah.
Thank goodness for the
I've been-
homing attack. What?
Are you gonna stream more heroes for Raising Reigns?
Oh my god, can you?
Yeah, can you?
I mean,
Don't
the
look
only
like that.
the only other stories are stories I don't want to play.
Can you do chaotic? Do chaotics over.
Oh man, I want to see the chaotics.
Not
the
the
chaotic
actual
story.
chaotics
Me too.
game, Shanny.
Me too.
We're not talking about
What?
Knuckles Chaotix.
You know what's funny? You know what?
Yeah,
you know
never
what's
mind
funny?
then.
Like there's a for SGB, Super Gaming Brothers. Some Call Me Johnny's like Let's Play channel. They did a Let's Play for Sonic Heroes, and they did it locally. And what they did was for Team Chaotix, when they would like each person would be a character, and if they switched characters, that person had to take the controller, and it was like really chaotic. That's,
Wait,
I guess
how
that
would
was the point of the Let's
how
Play.
would you do? Wait, every time they switch characters, they have to switch controllers. Is
Yeah.
that what you just said? That's
They
impossible.
they have to give the controller to that person. Yeah, it
That
was pretty
sucks.
chaotic.
That sounds
Yeah.
Ah! That sounds awful.
Dude, I wish we were there. I wish we were together in person. I'd do that for Raising Rings. That'd be funny.
I wish there was a mod for that where it actually like gives you control, like a 3-player
Also-
mod.
Yeah. Also, chat. I don't know if you heard, but I guess like the main goal we're gonna go with is like, if we reach our goal for Raising Rings, I'm gonna not shave. I'm going to not shave my beard. I'm not gonna trim my beard for like a whole month. Like I'm gonna grow out my beard.
Can we get you bald with a beard?
No, I'm never
I
shaving
think
my
you'd
head
look-
again.
I think you'd look really
No.
cool like that.
No.
Why?
Dude,
No.
Tell me why.
it damages
No.
your hair. You can't do that too often.
Yeah. He's already done it one too many times.
Honestly, all the
I've
props in the
never-
world for doing it at all. Like that's,
I'm never going bald again.
That's
was
crazy.
terrible. It was fine while like I was bald. It's like, oh man, like I could just get up and just be ready for the day, you know. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, that
I'm
sucks.
just gonna
No,
warn you.
What?
Sonic's fine. I am not going to shave.
What
no.
happened?
I didn't watch. I'm checking the VOD right now.
Why did I die?
I'm checking the VOD.
Okay,
I'm checking the VOD.
I think
Let me see what has occurred. You went to the Switch, you pulled it out, and you have.
I can't jump in that right away. I just died. Do I?
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, the game bugged.
Oh, okay, all right. All right.
You got hurt the moment you got put into the gun and something happened.
Okay, yeah, I thought that was weird. Okay.
Sonic song, by the way. Check your Discord daily.
Hey, Kenny.
Yes, Shannon.
Could you imagine Sam with mutton chops?
What?
No.
No.
No, but
almost lost my water.
I would love him either way.
Would you love him if he was a worm?
Yes, I would. He wouldn't love me if I was a worm. I ask him all the time and he always says no. Like, I know you're trying to be theoretically possible, but like...
He probably breaks it down like realistically. He's like, realistically, like if you were a worm, like I wouldn't be able to talk to you.
I couldn't.
Actually, if you were a worm, we wouldn't be able to still be in a couple.
How do I kiss you?
Oh no, it's
kiss you. You'd be in the dirt.
If you were a worm, actually you would like the dirt. You wouldn't want to be with me anyway.
yeah, it was in reference to Raising Rings. It's all good. I'm just messing.
I love it when I can skip the enemies.
Move rails. Oh come on, brother. That was such a slow like.
I trusted them. I don't know. I was in a. It's because the
You are
level is
rea-
exactly
you
the
are
same
the
as Team
reason
Sonic.
They have to warn us of bottomless pits now. You know that?
That is, it is unfair to blame me.
They're like, oh,
It's
we
my
gotta
first
put like
time.
warning signs now. We gotta make our enemies flash red.
Hey, the Generations warning signs are actually a good idea.
Yeah, they actually.
More Sonic games could use like a little caution. There's no bottom route. Just jumping all over all the enemies. Okay, this
Every time
time
I
I'll
see
remember.
that area with the train, it always reminds me of like the train section in like Sonic Adventure, and I wonder if that was like intentional. In Gamma's level, where you're like jumping on trains.
Oh yeah, yeah, it probably was.
Oh yeah, okay. Thank God. I was gonna say if you don't make this jump, like
I always go that way. I
don't
can see
think
that.
I've ever. I don't remember the last time I actually like followed the rail like down there.
Oh, I did it again. I switched to Omega and I almost. There's switches in this. I don't even have to kill these guys, do I? Oh no, I do. Okay. Oh wait, this is not what I want. I want this. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Uh-oh. So you can definitely see where this game would benefit from a smarter camera, because like that was me just not seeing where I was going. But I like a lot of it's like Chaos X said. So many good ideas. Hey, but Chaos X, did you feel the same way about 06? A lot of good ideas. I just wish it was. And then you are where you are now.
No, 06.
Huh? That's all you're gonna say? Not 06.
I wish it was not 06.
You wish
Just
that
be
it
different.
wasn't the way it was.
Be different game.
How did you feel about 06 flopping at the time? Because you're more of a classic Sonic fan, so was it kind of like a, yeah, modern Sonic flopped, let's go?
No, I would never. Okay, so I could be a hater all day, but I never want a game to fail.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but I was like, but I was more knowledgeable that it didn't matter if a game failed or not. Like, it didn't matter if it was like, oh, this game's really bad, like I hope it fails so they never do it again. Like, I knew what that entails is that Sega would like look at that and just be like, oh well, we'll never do this again, but it's always like it's always like the wrong thing. So when 06 flopped, and it didn't really flop if you want to get technical, but when the reception was like,
yes, that's what I meant by it, but
incredibly
yeah.
bad, I was like, this is the end of adventure. Like, as a kid, I was like, they will never do this again. Like, they'll never go back to adventure stuff. Because a lot of people, like, complained about, like, multiple characters. A lot of people complained about, like, the gameplay for, like, Shadow and Silver. There was just, like, a lot of complaints that, like, you talk about is not... They're not like specific or shown. So then like they see that and they're like, oh, people don't like adventure stuff anymore. We need to just do Sonic. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, like I hated 06. Like I mean, when Adventure 2 came out, I complained that we never needed another like Hedgehog. That we had enough. Like there was enough of them. And I thought Shadow was dumb. So you can imagine when they add Silver. Exactly.
Where?
So you can imagine. You can imagine when they add Silver, like what my opinion of that was.
What do I do?
Because then I was like, it's another one. They added a goddamn another one. I was so mad. I was done. Like I didn't want to play like Sonic stuff for a while.
Oh, Team Blast. Okay.
Evan, I'm looking at the VOD, and I know this happened maybe like 30 seconds ago. Did you really just cross that gap with Shadow? Oh wait, Rouge is gone. Wait, then do your Team Blast. Oh, you did.
They just told me to do that, so I tried it. I didn't know that I could like resurrect Rouge. Did Rouge get like taken away forever by those like things?
those like squid enemies. Yeah, they take them.
Like after a certain amount of time, they'll just be gone for good.
Well, if what happens is once the enemies capture them in that bubble, if you let them stay there for like another 10 seconds, the enemies will literally float away with your character.
Right.
They'll fly away.
I wonder if they just keep moving. Like, I feel like it's very Sonic Team to just like never have them actually vanish. They just
I'm wondering if like Boundary Break or something like covers that. Like, what happens? Like, how far does it go?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's literally like they continue moving in a direction like forever. Oh.
I mean, I miss when the enemies were like this though, because there's such a wide variety of like different enemies in this.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was kind of cool.
Did I miss something important? I feel like I did.
No, I think you're fine.
Okay. Yeah, I was very scared, but we're good. I feel like I'm going slower. Okay.
In Sonic, in general, for you two, what's an ability in a game that you wish was in all of them?
Bounce bracelet.
Oh yes. Oh my god. I love the bounce. Oh no, that's a kitchen.
Oh, if you don't. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
The way I'm so used to the long checkpoints, bro. Shut up.
Like legit, like that. No, I'm doing you a favor there because this section is like long. Like if you die,
oh
go
god.
all the way back here. That's if you got that checkpoint.
Jeez.
You miss that checkpoint, you're going back 10 minutes.
I can't believe you gave me so much shit for tapping the B button on a rail when it's okay to do when it's a straight line. You're like, oh my god, you're one of those. It's like, jeez.
Well, it's because you're doing it in Final Fortress, which is like rails are almost all the rails are like going downhill in that stage.
Oh. Wait, in what stage?
Well, like
in
in Final Fortress, but also it's if you continued doing that, you would have died from that laser, like I told you about. That specific section is like. That trips up all the casuals that just spam it all the time because they're like, oh, I can't get past this section. It's like, you're not supposed to be holding.
You got mad at me for something I didn't do yet. I probably would have done the thing I did as a kid where I flew, like you did.
Like, I know what would have happened, though. You would have been like, oh, like, how am I not getting there in time? But what you would have done is you would have switched to Tails, jumped off the rail and flew and let the laser pass you for a second, and then got back on it.
Yeah, I remember doing that.
Strategy. It is a strategy. It's just not the way to do it.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay, I'm blind. I didn't even see that.
I should have hooked it up with the PC version.
Why? You think I can't see it because the quality sucks?
Oh, that and it, it could have had widescreen and. Oh, did you just lose the ability to jump? Oh no, you just can't steer anymore. Okay.
I think I'm okay. I think I got this.
You are.
Hooray, friends. Oh yeah, speaking of the thumbnail. Sam, you don't read the IDW comics, so that's actually perfect to talk to you about. What do you think Shadow's... do you think Shadow's friends with Omega and Rouge? I know it's a weird question, but I'll explain.
Semi-reluctantly.
Like, you don't think he, like, actually likes them? You think they're just
Oh, no,
around?
I think he actually does, but he suppresses it. Shadow comes to me comes off as like a kid that likes to pretend like he doesn't care, but in the end he will be there.
Yeah, that's the like endearing quality that I like about Shadow as well. Is like I thought there's like a good guy in there, but he doesn't want to show too much. And that's the impression I get from people who really like him too. But chat, that's where you come in. But apparently, and I'm gonna explain now why I asked you. Apparently, Team Dark is like not a thing. Like they don't care about each other. Like they're not really like friends. that's like a Sega thing, and I think that's kind of weird because. Okay, I think it's because I played Chronicles, and like Chronicles is like Battle, where it's trying to it's like the advanced games too, like it's trying to exist in that world. And what was really cool is a lot of time was supposed to pass in Chronicles. So not only are they intending it to take place in that like Sonic Adventure world, a lot of time has passed. So when you see Shadow again, Shadow is like Omega's missing, and Shadow is like, we gotta find him. Like we have, like he's like really like in the same way that Sonic would be driven to save Tails or something. Like he's like going like, we gotta do this, and it was really cool to see that. Like, because time had passed in the story in Chronicles, I took that as a kid being like, Shadow came part of the like group. Like he's another Sonic character now. Like he's completely integrated, and he has friends and relationships that he cares about in his own way, and that felt really good. I don't like it how they keep him in this permanent state of like outsider. I don't think it makes him interesting. Like I think he should, like, in the same way Blaze is still with the group, but she's a little bit socially like distant, but she's still there. She still hangs out. Anyway, that was mostly what I wanted to say about that. But the chat is coming in with it now.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's weird. It's like I look at them as like they're all buds, but like they're mainly buds when like situations go down. They have to be together. Yeah, I'm hoping we see more of that in like future iterations. I'm hoping we see something like that with like Sonic X Shadow Generations, because like we're going through Shadow's past, and I'm hoping they cover all the darkness, but I hope they cover the fact that his friends are there for him, you know? Like that's a big aspect that I feel like it's shied away from.
Kenny, you said to just hit him with the power type?
When you get really close to the ship and it's not shooting at you, use Omega, because power characters knock out the missiles faster.
That's what I need to do.
It's a little bit harder to do because it's a moving thing, but
Can I be honest with you?
A lot more damage.
I thought I could slide under. Okay.
I just Omega attack the whole time.
I do too,
No,
normally.
well, if you want to beat it faster, you use the power characters. The power characters like knock them down like 5 or 6 points compared to every hit that you do with Shadow. It only takes down 1 point. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this. Oh, by the way, this is the same mentality as the final boss. You want to take this time to grab those power-ups right there, and then.
Yeah, and then you can also use Team Blast.
Okay, switch, and somebody's hurt off screen. Jeez. And I missed my chance to do damage.
Oh
They literally,
God.
all they have to do is make a mod where your like assistant characters don't take damage. Like, please. I feel like it would do so much. Oh God.
Rouge is level 3. Couldn't shoot.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you can actually
That's true. I always forget about stuff like that. I'm gonna use this. The slowest ever. Chat time. Shadow, Rouge, and Omega care about each other in a much different way Sonic and his friends do. They aren't exactly the same. Yes, I was just specifically Green Dean. What I was talking about is how he seemed like. Remember when I said, "Oh no"? Remember when I said that it seemed like he was integrated into the cast in his own unique way. So that's kind of what I meant. The same thing you're saying, Green Dean, is that they have their own unique feelings about each other. It's not the same, but that's when somebody has been in a group long enough, like that's what happens. They have relationships, and they have people that they work with, and things that have happened, and it felt really like time had passed, and these were real people. So yeah, it's just me expressing my distaste for honestly, I do have a distaste for the IDW approach of Shadow. I have less of a problem with how Sonic is in IDW. I see how he's a little bit preachy, but I think there's more of a problem with Shadow and how he because he's like barely in there, and then the moment that comes to mind is him being like, yes, Sonic was susceptible to the metal virus, but I'm not, because I'm different. And then he just like immediately, yeah, it's embarrassing. I really just want to not get hit.
You did a lot of damage on the
my god, all the rings.
Oh my god, don't fall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, you're.
Oh my
god.
No!
Your movement style when you're on straight platforms that are really tiny, like, give me anxiety.
Because I'm impatient. I don't want to wait to get all the way.
I know. It's gonna kill you.
That keeps happening. I keep getting hit by those. You know what?
Team blast, by the way.
Oh my god. This is way more strategy. Like, you know what I need to be doing is you really do have to, like, you know what? This is the rock, paper, scissors that you were talking about, Sam.
Yeah.
Because
by the way, you just want to homing attack this thing.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I got level 2.
I would shoot it as Omega.
Can Omega
Well,
get that
Omega
high?
has no points.
Well,
though.
no, the blades. If you just keep homing attacking, the blades won't hurt you.
I got level 2 as Shadow. It's probably fine. Well, they
Yeah.
will hurt me if I hit.
Well, start from the side.
There we go, we got it.
There you go. Yeah.
This is what I did as a kid, but like, this just feels a little less like not intended. So earlier, I definitely should have taken out the cannons, I think, first as maybe Rouge or Shadow, because the cannons kept getting me.
That's what they want you to do, but I mean, it's like it's just.
Why? That didn't feel like my fault.
It's not. It's such a precise lining up.
Oh man. Bigger Boot,
It's okay,
I agree.
let's-
Shadow and
let's
IDW feels like
make-
we're trying to be the anti-hero, and I think it's almost out of wanting to frame certain issues of the comic to be Sonic versus Shadow episodes. Yeah, and they can have disagreements, like let it unfold naturally. They really want Sonic and Shadow to be like they're pushing Sonic and Shadow are opposites way too much. See the cannons. Wait, why did the cannon get taken out so quickly?
Honestly, though, dude, just I would personally, I would just like keep homing attacking the wing right there, and that usually kills it really quickly.
Oh god.
Like just start homing attack the wing right now, or just move over to the side, upgrade Shadow one time, and then do it. Make sure you hit the switch. There you go.
Oh, the power-ups are only on the Switch. Okay. Oh my god.
Don't jump into it when they're about to fire. Like,
I'm jumping before they fire. I'm just not anticipating it. Grab the ledge!
Oh, they don't do that until 2005.
And it doesn't even work when they do it.
You'd be surprised. And Shadow the Hedgehog actually saved me quite a bit. Honestly, I just start homing attack through it.
I'm trying to. Oh my god, please. I want the rings.
There you go.
I want to get the outer cannon, bro.
All right,
That's not
just
gonna
like
do
how
it.
you're.
I feel like, okay, no, I'm just gonna go for the cannon.
I mean, you got the power up that matters. Yeah, that's it. From there, just. Even if you destroy a piece over the bottomless pit, it'll spawn you back on the platform. You're fine.
I think I can. Got it up. Too slow. Darn it, 0 rings. Oh my god! He's clearly alive. He was blinking. He's like, I'm tired.
I can't believe Evan Mardiculus is washed.
This is what the stream is for. Clearly, I can't. I haven't done this before.
I cannot believe you're washed.
Oh my god, it's like aiming perfectly. Jeez.
Actually, the fact that those spike balls hit you is actually pretty fucking amazing.
Okay, I need to get rid of the cannon.
Okay, maybe the way you're smashing it, like I think you could be. I know I'm being so picky, but I'm being as picky as the game.
Well, you're trying to get me through the section. It's fine.
I think yeah, just don't like mash it so quickly, like against the wing. Like mash it quickly, but not like so like
Well, yeah, because when you let go of it, you get time to reposition yourself like that. I know. Don't miss the freaking rail that are pinned with.
Yeah, they should have come up with a thing that's like the dash pads, but instead of like dashing you, it just straightens you out.
Oh, geez, I want to attack the other side.
Why?
But I'm not complaining because that's smart design.
The right side has no cannons. Why are you going to the side with cannons?
I'm trying to get rid of them because I'm done with them. I'm over it.
No, the right side has no cannons.
Dude, I keep getting hit by them that I'm like tilted at them. That's literally why I'm targeting. I'm just like done with it.
Well, my mentality is when you reach the wing and you start homing attacking, you just keep doing it. You'll never get off. You'll just kill it.
Well, now that the cannons aren't messing with my jump when I want to do this, that should be fine. And now that I got level ups, can he still hit? No, he's too high up. Okay. And then we get over these guys. Get fast enough. Hit. Nice. Just ran into it. And we got this far. If you remember, I already got this far. I just died in a stupid way for a stupid reason. Okay. There we go. We're going. I think we're about to go over rails.
You're fine.
You sure?
Pretty sure you're fine.
Will it put me back on the ground if it blows up while I'm over rails? I'm safe now. It's fine. Let's go. And I'm about to get team blast. Let's go. Wait, please. No. Oh, I did. Good thing it didn't register my input because I would have missed. That would have sucked. Okay. Oh, God. I feel the difficulty. I feel it. Hey, is it just me or is Shadow 05 more polished than Heroes? Its movement is cleaned up a little. Yeah, sorta. I mean, I would hope so, considering it's the game after it, Nova.
That is subjective.
What do you mean?
So what's funny is, in a way, he's more floaty in Shadow, and in that sense, it's better. But for some reason, like when it comes from like landing, like if you're landing from a high area and you're landing on the floor, in Shadow, I feel myself flying myself off the edge more than I do in Heroes because
his
for
acceleration,
some reason, his momentum carries over.
They make him way too fast in Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know what the point of it is. It doesn't seem like necessary.
Yeah, it's like he's floatier in Shadow, but he sometimes feels a bit more slippery.
At low speeds, he feels better. But at high speeds, it's like, what am I supposed to do with this? I shall find the answer, and then when I do, my voice will change. And then it'll change again.
You've heard these cutscenes, the beta cutscenes, before they added the like robotic filters, right?
What? Robotic filters to what?
Like to like Metal Sonic.
Oh, where it's just literally Ryan Drummond talking?
Yeah.
All life form day. Oh.
It's actually really funny because he literally just talks like Sonic, just like evil that way.
But that's probably what they told him to do. Because honestly, like, what do you do for Metal
All
Sonic?
life form data successfully copied. But he literally just sounds like Hero Sonic, just evil. Like he was like, it's kind of cool.
Like he would like do a weird evil chuckle.
Yeah, it's actually something I think I learned from David the Lurker, was that we only have this stuff because this game like leaked like on the early internet before release.
Heroes?
Yeah,
like the actual
I don't know about the actual game. I think it was just the game's elements and like cutscenes and like stuff like that.
Yeah, there was a lot of like file stuff that like leaked out.
I guess
Sonic games have always leaked. Chat, that's what you learn.
There's never been.
How many lives are at? 2. What? Okay.
Actually, no. There is one Sonic game that did not leak. You want to know what it is?
Oh god,
What?
is it the murder one?
It is. It's the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Really?
I'd hate to
That
tell
has
you
never
this.
leaked.
I would hate to tell you this.
Oh, shut up, Shanny.
But yes, it did.
No.
Someone had the profile pic of the main character, and then there was somebody else in the chat that was like, that character's in the game.
Well, that was probably like intentional, right? Like they were teasing it.
Elite.
No, it's not. That's different. That's marketing.
That's marketing 101.
Nope, that game is still the only one that didn't actually leak.
If you say so. But how do we know? It could have leaked and we didn't know about it.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure I would have seen 5 Sonic tubers make the same exact video.
Sonic the
On
Hedgehog
the
is
subject.
dead in the next game. What is Sega thinking?
Ah, Jesus. Oh.
What
Wait.
just happened to you there, where you landed and just immediately kept going? I swear to God, it's 5 times as worse than Shadow the Hedgehog. You're doing this section as Shadow. Oh my God.
That was pretty cool, huh?
That
I'm
was
pretty
cool.
I'm pretty good. I have
But
some pretty
if you
good
died,
saves. Sometimes I clutch.
But if you died there, you would have blamed the game, even though you have a flying character.
I would have blamed. What do you mean? I can't switch in midair. What are you talking about? Even though I have a flying character.
Well, I think that, okay,
Shadow
I
said
was
I'll
gonna
take
say,
care of this, so I was like, I gotta use Shadow.
That's what I was gonna talk about earlier. It's one of those things where like, you wish you could switch in midair to save yourself, but you get why because then you could abuse it and just
Yeah.
fly it.
Oh, that much in terms of the flight, I'm okay with. But combat, I feel like you should be able to switch it.
Right.
Because
Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, this is assuming there's not a way to program it where maybe you could just fly once and then it doesn't recharge even if you switch back. But I mean,
Oh, okay.
game coding back then is like very finicky. It's like very specific.
I would like to switch to
Shadow-
literally anyone else, but they're
Shadow's
all hurt.
level 2. You can.
I was trying to. I had to wait because they were hurt by something. Okay, so then that means that we can proceed now?
Yes.
They need like a beep boop beep or something? I don't know. Wait, is this where I came from?
No, you're good. Why don't
Oh.
you get your extra life on the right side?
What? On the. Where?
You switch to your flying type. Turn the camera around, 180.
Over
In
there?
Yep.
Go
more to the left, more to the left. Oh God. Oh Lord.
Oh, it's
Left.
over.
Oh. my
Oh, God. Wow.
Oh, no.
Thanks, Sam. Oh.
Oh.
You should know better, Sam. I can't fucking
Evan,
fly in this game.
I gotta be honest.
Why do I
don't
have to go
think that was on
backwards?
me.
It's-
Get
where-
rings first. Get
Where
rings
are
first.
they?
Turn
Where
around.
are they? Oh my God, they're on the yellow fucking thing I can't see. Christ.
You're really trying to get a game over right now.
I'm not trying to do shit. Shut up. Ah, I'm stressed.
He loves Sonic Heroes. He so much wants to replay it.
Oh, God.
Wait, don't do that. Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, if my friggin' thing, my tornado from earlier hit
No,
the
no,
right
just do Shadow. I literally was saying no like a second before you did that. Like I knew.
Yeah, 'cause you
what
know
were
this
gonna
shit.
do, and I knew it was wrong. Now look to the right properly
it.
before you fly. Don't fly right away. Oh God, that's scary.
Now that I know where it is, I'm fine.
Sketch. You're sketchy.
Because whenever I don't know where I'm going, you can be sure I'm gonna fall.
How many lives do you have now?
Probably 2. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly as many as I had if I didn't fall the first time.
Sam, why don't we use kind words?
Kind language.
I don't believe in positive reinforcement. Here we go.
Yeah, I see.
I can see why.
He wants you to be a tough little bear.
Don't
going-
ever say that again.
What do you mean? That wasn't even that bad.
Evan, I couldn't help but notice you haven't been going for the chaos emeralds during your playthrough.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, I'm not.
Maybe he's saving it for Team Rose, Sam. You know that thing you also do?
When I was
Really?
a kid, yes.
No, you still do that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sam, you did that like literally 2 years ago.
Alright.
Ah, shit.
You weren't a kid 2 years ago. You were still old 2 years ago. Now you're older.
You're being
Exposed.
called out.
Exposed. He's silent. It's
Please
over.
don't make this longer.
Evan,
Evan.
wait.
Oh.
It's okay. He's fine.
Why do I have to wait? It sucks. Okay.
Because the vines were growing.
Wait, it's sending me mixed signals here.
Use flight, but don't just fly right away. Like, yeah, there you go. Like,
So why does it say speed?
you can homing attack those things.
Jesus. Jesus. Nope. Seriously? Come on. I was standing right next to the flower and it's like, no. It has homing properties, but the flower doesn't. Interesting. That's a sick logo on the bottom right. Saw, it's a placeholder. Kenny's about to like make that look like shit.
Good.
I think it looks awesome.
I threw it together, but I'm like, I don't think, I mean, obviously I put it on the stream, so I think it looks good enough. So thank you.
I'm
but-
actually sorry to interrupt your stream, but I'm
should.
gonna have to go. The
What?
tornado sirens are going off, and we're in a storm. So
Oh my god.
Hang in there, man.
Stay safe.
We'll miss you.
He's already in the basement. He's
Stay
good.
safe, stay alert, and remember, don't die.
Don't blow away.
Whoosh.
Can you?
I was making a Sonic reference. Did anyone catch my Sonic reference?
No.
Don't. What was the
I'm
reference?
Sorry.
It was a reference. I want to see if anyone in the chat got my reference.
I'm a fake fan, dude.
They probably will if it's a Sonic reference.
It is a Sonic reference, but it's not a direct Sonic reference. Sonic's just in it.
Wow. How often does that happen in his neighborhood? Jeez.
I don't
Never.
know.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen that before. All right, and I think there's a rail that comes out over here. Level up. Oh wait, no. Oh no, I was too early, right? Why is it taking so long? Ugh.
Looks like that case is being guarded by those guys.
What? What? Doesn't that rail like grow out when the... Huh? Maybe there's a
Uh-oh.
another button.
Oh, someone in the chat got it. It was Wreck-It Ralph. Congrats, everybody.
I remember that.
No, you don't.
What was the reference?
I was saying when Sam said, "Oh, I have to go," I said, "Stay safe, stay alert, and remember, don't die." That's what Sonic says in the movie.
When?
I forget the exact context, but he was talking about how if you die outside of your game,
You go turbo.
Oh,
you
Wreck-It
die,
Ralph,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Where do I go?
He's going turbo.
I don't trust that this is gonna extend. Oh my god, it is.
Hey, how are you just so cool?
I don't trust Sonic Heroes, guys. I don't trust that it's gonna do this and not
Kenny,
kill
would
me.
you say he's really good?
Who?
You haven't. He's really good.
Bro, I'm...
He's really good.
Nah, what?
Really good.
No. This stream is not a good gameplay. This is the worst.
She's
What?
really good.
E! E for Evan. Well, the soundboards are coming out, huh?
Don't act like you don't love it.
Oh god. How many more levels are there?
You're my hero.
You feel like looking the game. Green Dean is saying that's the game's biggest issue. You feel like looking at the game the wrong way will kill you. Yeah, I don't trust it. I can't, like, yeah, the game has made me not trust it. I have no faith in it. I have fun, but like, there's just...
Omega, attack them!
I don't trust myself. I don't trust the game. It's got me all distraught. This probably... Okay, he's dead. I'm never sure if I'm actually doing damage to those guys. Especially from the angle, because I can't see the health bar. Rouge is already at level 2? What the?
Omega, attack them!
Whoa, that was cool. I could have just skipped all that if I... See, I wish that's how it worked. I don't think I have to kill this guy. Oh my god. Thank goodness it stops me at the edge. Jeez. Oh. We skipping every enemy unless we have to kill him. Uh-oh. Checkpoint? Oh my god, it's so easy to miss those. Like, not miss seeing them, but like walk right by them. So you have to turn around and come back. Oh. Okay. Wow. I'm using the speed shoes really efficiently. Look how fast I'm going. Okay, it's faster now.
Wow, you're going really fast.
Wow. She's really... What's that? What is that even from? What you guys were playing?
Really fast.
He's really fast. He's really good.
It's from Camp Rock.
She's really good.
Switch to Rouge.
Get from here! Hoorah!
Next objective, watch for Vector's angry dad. What? What are you talking about, David?
Same bit every 5 minutes.
What?
Jamie and I just do the same bit every 5 minutes.
It's good.
The freaking keyboard and the... She's really good.
Evan, don't give a fuck about the ranks anymore. What? I've never been... I don't. Yeah, I never have. I can't...
You're not hitting those really good, so yeah, don't worry about it.
Let's see you play heroes, bro.
I said I would.
Then do it. You better not chicken out. See what ranks you get.
What if I end up playing it and I end up being like S ranks all the way through?
There's no S ranks in Sonic Heroes, so.
What if? Oh, well, you know whatever.
I was hoping you were gonna be like, well, I would get S ranks because I'm not that I'm that good. The game would just give me S ranks.
My copy is personalized.
If you play good enough, you gotta do the secret moves. Sam would know how to get an S rank in Sonic.
My version of Heroes has Knack Bean and Bark in it, so.
Why? There.
I'll take it from here! It's all over if you fall!
God.
Here they come!
Everyone got really quiet. I'm not actually angry, okay, guys? I'm okay.
Oh, you're good. I'm playing Super Auto Pets right now.
Okay. I like yelled. Everyone got quiet after I yelled. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm afraid of outrunning this. Am I about to get game over? I literally am.
No, you can do it.
Skill issue, he says. Dude, leave me alone. I already said I'm bad. The sideshow. I don't claim to be good. Don't actually leave me alone though. Thanks for watching.
Please don't leave me alone.
I don't want to be alone, please. Heroes moment. I got Angie. For real.
Sorry, guys. I was a Sonic villain, but don't worry. I'll now be a Sonic hero.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Don't fall. Oh my fucking god. It's okay, sideshow.
You guys?
Oh, we're gonna get really good at Sonic Heroes. We're gonna get really good at Sonic Heroes. Man, the reason I don't want to play Chaotix is because it's even worse. I gotta like look around these fucking levels and stress out even more because I can't just go to the end.
It's a swamp, so be careful.
I feel like I would rather play Knuckles Chaotix than...
Omega, attack them.
Oh, Jesus. Ring. Thanks. Wait, do I have to even fight this guy? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna die. Okay. See, the health bar needs to be displayed in a different way, or the camera needs to be smarter, one or the other, because for those enemies, half the time I'm fighting them, I can't see their health, because when I can see their health, I can anticipate when they're gonna explode, and then I won't die. It's another issue. The reason I keep dying, actually that last death was just the game, but a lot of my deaths are the camera. I can't see something, I aim wrong. And skill issue. Okay, yeah.
Skill issue.
Yeah, sorry I don't have the skill of dealing with this camera that barely works, okay? Sorry I have the skill to see when the camera works, okay? I ain't built to read broken cameras.
Alrighty, I'm back.
You are not chill? I'm so chill. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? I've never been more calm.
He's really chill.
You don't sound like you're very relaxed right
Wait,
now.
how did the tornado already go away? What happened?
It did. It was mainly not even really. I wasn't really in it. It was more like.
Did you
south
fight the
of us.
tornado away? Like, damn.
Well, it was. So I mean, my family came in. They're like, "Hey, like the tornado sirens are going off outside. So like, we're coming down here." And I'm like, "Okay." So then I'm like checking the radar. I'm like, it looks like it just like moved like a little bit past us already, and then that's essentially what's going on. It wasn't just it was a tornado warning, not a watch, like a warning. It was like literally a mile south of me. So I guess ours went off just as a precaution as well. But yeah, it wasn't even raining here, which was like bizarre. And then they were letting the dogs out, and apparently it was like super calm, which freaked them out. Like the calm before the storm type thing. It's like, oh. So yeah, I mean, ours did go off. It was just like,
Oops.
yeah.
We're
good.
That doesn't say... So wait, how do you know that everything's chill? It sounds like it's still nearby based on your story.
No, they moved past us. The storm cells are like past us.
It's all over if you fall.
Don't tornadoes like turn around sometimes? Anyway, whatever. It's not the way it works.
No, they go with the wind.
Well, they sometimes can have erratic patterns though. Like they can suddenly shift angles.
Not here.
Maybe they always go at least northeast or whatever it is.
Living like next to Lake Michigan, the storms here are very predictable. They always go from west to east. So if they're already east of you, you're good.
Okay. I mean, I'm not about to claim that I know more about where you live. If you're safe, you're safe. That's good. I'm happy you're here.
Yep. I'm thankful the tornado alarms went off because 8 years ago, one time it didn't, and the neighborhood across the street from me was completely destroyed.
Oh my God.
They didn't get a warning.
Because the system was broken? That is not the time for that sound.
Yeah, no. Someone. Wait, Evan, turn back around.
Why?
Do the shortcut.
I got the checkpoint.
Do the shortcut.
Up there?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, and look, they thought people would do this because they put stuff here. Wait, is this?
That's not a shortcut.
Oh, am I thinking of what? What? Maybe maybe that's the Chaotix. Never mind.
Wow, Sam. Get good.
But
Here we go.
yeah, 1 year they just didn't go off.
Tornado and ignorant? I'm not tornado ignorant. I actually did a lot of research on tornadoes. That's why I knew about the fact that they could erratically change. I just didn't know
I knew we could do it.
about what is it? That they're more or less going. I guess you could assume that though. It depends on what. It doesn't, but airflow can like it depends on like where they're located, right? There's like patterns that typically happen, like you were saying in your
I think it's,
neighborhood. I forget what they're called.
But I think it's like high pressure and low pressure.
That's what starts a tornado, right? Is
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know a lot about tornadoes. I was capping.
Yeah, no. It's literally it's a high pressure system and a low pressure system like bumping into each other. That's what causes it.
Yeah, but that much I learned in grade school. Like that's literally the extent. Anything else, I don't really know. I did watch. I mean, I'm interested in them. Research is not first-hand experience. You're absolutely right. I've never had first-hand experience of like a tornado. Like definitely tornado warnings, but like not it passed near my house or a neighborhood near me kind of thing. Nope.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of like.
Huh?
We'll get like 2 warnings a year.
Oh my
here.
fucking god!
You ever see those crazy lunatics, like the storm chasers, where they like intentionally drive into a tornado?
Yeah, that's the videos I mostly watch, where they're like,
that's just stupid.
I don't know. I mean, I'm encouraging it technically by watching it, but he's like, darn it, my hammer's too long. Okay. And then don't fall over the edge. Oh god. Oh my god. It's like, it's my depth perception in this game or something? I don't know. Like, I feel like I miss stuff. Everything is like narrow. I don't know, bro. Skill issue. It's always a skill issue. Okay, who do I have to kill? Oh. A narrow fighting area again, giving me hella anxiety. Certain people love risking their lives. Yeah. For the content, right? It's crazy. I mean, if they're interested in tornadoes enough, that's their choice to make. At least I'm able to stay safe at home and watch them do it. As long as they're consenting to it, that's fine. Where am I going? What am I waiting for it to be built?
I'm gonna make a funny Twitter post about the situation.
What do I... Is there something else? Do I go up here? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Don't go too fast. My favorite Sonic mantra. Don't go too fast. Go back? The sideshow, you're trolling me. What do you mean, go back? Why? Fly now? What are you talking about? What are you saying? Why can't I see? Okay, it's because it's the crocodile. Or the alligators. Whatever they are, I don't know. Alligator. As long as I pay attention to the vine animation, I think I can do it. Did it first try last time. Hopefully they don't change anything about it. They wouldn't do that. Right? Right? Oh god. Okay.
I just hope Vector doesn't have a midlife crisis when he sees that.
Yeah, there's always gonna be a delay on the stream, sideshow. So it's hard to give me like immediate direction. It's always gonna be a little late. You almost have to, if you're gonna try to give me direction, you have to anticipate what's coming. No, I know it's not your fault. I'm literally just doing a bit. Don't worry about it. Nova says, I love how simple Omega's character is compared to Shadow's complexity. They should interact more. Yeah, like he's just like, I am here to do this. And he just gets it done. I don't know. Like they use that for humor too, especially in the IDW comics. I don't really have... Omega's been enjoyable pretty consistently for me. You could probably mess up Omega, but it's more or less a pretty simple character. I think Ian Flynn in the IDW comics plays it up a little bit more for comedy than I think I would, but you know. I can't predict me. It can't do that with me. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't play like everybody does, you know. I'm a little different like that. I'm going to bed now. Bye, David. There's probably a couple people that thought I was saying that, and I was just gonna leave. Going to bed now. Bye.
Just ends the stream.
This is not boss music. It's so happy. We're fighting Sonic.
I'm actually trying to think of a time where I just ended the stream abruptly.
Did you ever do that?
Yes.
Really? Which
What was
one?
it called? Sonic after the sequel?
You ended it abruptly.
I was on the final boss, I think, and I had to go. Like, I remember I had to stream quickly, and the game was taking me longer than I thought it because I had to go somewhere to meet like with some friends. And I'm like, damn it! Like, I have to go. Like, can I beat this game? I was on the final boss, right? And what happened was, you know how when you're supersonic, the rings count down. I hit the boss. There was like 8 seconds left with the rings. The boss is like exploding and taking forever, and the screen is flashing white super slowly. I had 8 rings like left in the counter or something. And as the screen is still transitioning and fading to white, the ring count hit 0, and then I died. And then it restarted the boss, and then I just looked at the camera, and then I just cut the stream off.
I think I remember that. So you're like, I'm not replaying that. Like, I'm.
Yeah, no, I like as far as I'm concerned, I beat the game.
I think I remember that, because if it ended abruptly, that's probably why I remembered it too. Because it was like, wow. Did you the credits roll too, or no? It just ended.
Yeah, no, I cut straight to credits.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Which I feel like is even better than just cutting.
Yeah, because it lets people sink in. Like, it wasn't a mistake. You know what I mean? That was intentional. So it's really funny. And they're like, as the credits roll, they're like, wow, he really just ended it like that.
Yeah. What's going on?
The upside down castle is flipped right side up.
So I normally on Tuesdays want to stream earlier than this, but I got called in to cover a shift at work, and I was trying to stream from work because I was really just kind of like babysitting the building. Somebody just really needed to open it and do something. They didn't really need my help. And there's plenty of materials to do the exact same setup, green screen and everything there. So but I just ran into like a bunch of like, you know, setting up a stream can be, I just ran into a bunch of like random problems. So I ended up not being able to do it around 4 or 5 like I originally wanted to, which is why we are here now. It's so late. I don't know how late I'll go because I don't normally stay up that late. So, but I originally, when I came up with this idea for a stream, I wanted to do the whole story, but the difficulty will only get worse, and I will get more tired. So we'll see what happens. The act system in Sonic games. Yeah, I'm very excited. The act system in Sonic games makes me think I'm getting better at the games because the first act is easier. I'm like, oh, I'm getting better. I feel good. And then like Act 2 comes. I'm like, nah, I haven't got any better at all. So Evan, did you know that Shadow gets tornado properties at level 3? Oh yeah, when he hits people. So anything that requires tornado can be done by homing attacking. Yeah, I knew that about attacking. I think it didn't. And I probably like if you asked me in conversation, I'd probably remember that, like if we were talking about heroes in a stream or something. But I'm not. My hands aren't aware of it, so when I'm playing, I constantly forget. It's one of the many things that I'm supposed to remember in heroes that I keep forgetting.
It's funny. I feel like I only found out about that like semi-recently. By that I mean like 10 years. You know, that recent. I remember that happened to me as a kid. Like, why did he do the tornado when I homing attacked the rail? Like, what? Why was I or the pole? Like, what changed? And I never understood. And then it was like years later I realized it's because
I remember being a kid and being like, whoa, why are the properties changing and stuff? Yeah. Wait, why is this just... What? Okay. It just doesn't look like a boundary. Like it looks like I could walk through it. Okay. And then so I should just be able to homing attack this. Yeah. Cool. That's obviously what the sideshow was trying to get me to do, because I definitely have been doing the tornado attack every time for the polls. And I don't have to. I realized how many people really love Heroes when the remake rumors happened, though. Like, people just like, and it makes sense. It was the first multi-platform Sonic game. Sonic was really big at the time, because the Dreamcast didn't necessarily fail because Sonic wasn't big. There was a huge demand for Sonic games. In fact, they were not making enough Sonic games, so they were kind of like, people were, thanks for the sub, Frank. Makes sense you weren't subbed though, because I literally wasn't doing anything. Whoa, why did I fly off to the side like that? Okay. Jeez. Kill. Gotta love how he just goes kill. Murdering. Pain and suffering.
Kill.
Killing. Shadow? Yeah.
I love when he shoots something. He goes, there. That's a load off my back.
What? When does he say that?
You didn't know that?
In this?
Yeah. If Omega like shoots his friend sometimes, he will say, there. There's a load off my back.
No, no, I don't remember that.
Oh man. Yeah, no, that's legit. I don't know what exactly causes, like, triggers it. Chat, if you know, let me know. I don't know if it's like when he shoots his friends, or if he shoots his friends and his friends get hurt. Watch out. Like, it's almost like he's like semi-annoyed that he has to like carry them. It's very funny.
That makes sense though, because he barely knows these people. He doesn't want any of this. Is it up here? Nope. Over. What? Oh, broken. Oh. Oh my god.
Shadow.
Oh my god.
If you lose Shadow and Rouge,
then what?
He says there's a load there. That's a load off my back.
Omega, attack them.
Oh, really?
In rival fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's like, awesome. I don't have to be on a team anymore.
Yeah.
Wow. That's kind of cool though. I like that. And see, they were kind of trying to have Sonic behave in a similar way where he's like, I'm not normally a team guy. At the end, when it's like, talk about cutting it close, and he's like, not really, because he's like, it was so one-sided because I had all my friends like with me. I always thought that, like, I got that vibe from Heroes, that Sonic's like, this is like easy mode because like everyone is here.
Yeah, I love how Knuckles is like you wouldn't have had a chance for us.
He's like, maybe you're right, but he truly,
Yeah,
I think, I don't know. I think Knuckles isn't used to fighting Eggman. That's how I took it. So
Well,
he's
funny-
like, whoa, that was intense, and he's like normally not there. So
What's funny is about that scene is like when Sonic was like, maybe you're right, thanks Knuckles, but like he was being sincere, and like you see Knuckles is like, wait, what? Like,
yeah, because he expected to
Like-
he expected him to like, go back and forth with him.
like argue it, yeah.
Is it? Okay.
I don't like Tails' reaction though in that cutscene.
Is that-
Yeah, he does like an awkward, like, it's like, dude, like, what the hell? Like,
Two tails.
like that's the reaction I think I'd get out of Tails in like Sonic movie, where he treats Sonic like a popular YouTuber. I don't like that about Tails in Sonic movie.
You don't like what? How Tails is in the movie? Only Sonic the Hedgehog could come up
Yeah,
with
I
something
don't-
like that.
It feels very like, yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. I've been subscribed to him on Twitch. Like I've been a member for him for like 42 months straight.
I mean, Tails should be a fan of Sonic, but he needs more of that.
It should have been a backstory. It should have been, you know, like they should have pulled a Prime. Honestly, just like he got bullied and Sonic saved him. They're doing great.
They touched on it in movie. Tails unfortunately got the short stick in movie too.
Just watch this.
Yep.
Wow.
Sam hating on children once again. Alex, what are you talking?
What do you mean? How?
What?
Oh, because it's Tails? Damn. That's literally like the people who are like tic-tac-toe combat.
I read that first, and then I looked at who fucking sent it. And then I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
What? Oh. Is there an invisible wall in front of this one, Sam?
No, just don't turn like a doofus.
Huh? Shouldn't I just be able to hit it?
Overshot it.
Nice.
You gotta be quicker than that.
It's gotta be perfect. It can't overshoot it. Can't hit the side of it. You gotta hit right in the middle. Bazooka's like, if I have to stay up all day, all night making these freaking levels, you're gonna hit that target perfect.
Dude, this stage
What
has
the
sauce,
fuck?
man.
What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, that looked no different than what I was doing. I like how Metal Sonic's here and then the Eggman's on the other side. That's cool. I like that. When it rotates, it switches.
It was completely different that time.
What is? What was?
It was just different. The way you shot it that second time, it was different.
Shot what?
The when you shot the target, why it hit it that time.
It was slightly different. I'm saying that like it shouldn't. I'm a different man. It's completely different. I was still hitting the model of it though, and it wasn't registering. It's so frustrating. Are we almost at Mystic Mansion?
Yeah, actually.
No. I didn't jump. Oh, I missed the speed boost. This is awesome. What am I doing? I feel like I'm playing Forces.
You can show the world what we could do.
This it literally seems like one of those sections. I'm doing nothing. Okay.
Until the battle's won. We're Hoobastank. Can you buy our album? We haven't been relevant since.
Oh, that's something I'm supposed to avoid.
2003.
I actually liked Hoobastank before I heard that song too, and then now I hate them now.
well, dude, like I've only heard one Hoobastank song, and I feel like everyone and their mother only heard one Hoobastank song before this. And it was literally just The Reason, and that's like the only song they're like known for. Now, granted, that song, like I'm old enough to remember that song being played on repeat on the radio, but you know.
Oh man. Wait, what's after are we at Final Fortress after Mystic Mansion?
You didn't do Mystic you gotta do Backfleet. Yeah.
Okay, alright. Guess it just means yeah. I'm probably gonna stay up late tonight because I did the stream setup thing I was talking to you about. Do I have to kill this guy? Probably. Because I did that, I was so excited to stream because I'd spent an hour setting up.
Why didn't you jump into the poster?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Poster?
I'm fucking with you, dude. Just...
What?
Sorry. Like, why aren't you pulling a Mario 64 and jumping through the painting?
You motherfucker.
I only wish there was like Unleashed where you like boost into it and he just flattens against the wall.
Yeah, that is actually awesome.
You gotta back up, you're too close.
I am?
It won't let you hit it.
What?
Wait, what? Wait, never mind. It is gonna work. I don't know. Sometimes it'll like flip a lot. Okay, never mind. I guess I was wrong.
Huh? Oh my god.
Like if you ever get too close to it, it'll like start flipping out and like won't let you hit it.
Ugh, Christ. There's no switch?
Right there by the door.
Oh.
Here they come.
Can we give that skeleton that pops out a name?
Peaky? I don't know.
Peter. His name's Peter.
What? Why? I like
Pistol Peter
Peaky.
It's Pistol Peter from the Knuckles show. I'm trying to fucking make lore here.
So he died? He died?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why they call him Pistol.
Why?
He died from a gun.
Oh. Oh my god. Okay, and we go up. Level up. Oh, we got Team Blast. Let's go. Oh, wait, I shouldn't waste it.
Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a big robot.
Oh my god, he went right around him.
My favorite is Shadows,
There was a mysterious
where he's like, level up!
Oh, I accidentally did that zoom in. Jeez. Okay, we got Team Blast.
Level up! Get out of my room!
Level up. Stop. Yeah, he says it like, stop it. Stop. Uh-oh. Huh?
What are you doing?
I was expecting to go upwards. I thought there was a fan below it.
What are you
Oh
doing?
my god. I trusted the game. That was my mistake.
It's the same level design in Team Sonic, Team Rogue, Team Chaotix.
What? They didn't... No, I did not
Hard
have
mode?
to do that for
Yep,
Team
that
Sonic.
is that area is the exact same in all 4 teams.
We sure?
Oh yeah, I would bet my life on it.
All right. I guess I just saw it the other time and I didn't see it this time. Wow, wow.
You have 0 rings, please be careful.
Oh, we gotta kill these guys, huh? What? I literally tried to
You
grab
were
the rings!
So close.
How many lives? 1. Christ. Ugh. Nice. Did Lord's texting me? Can you be mindful of my oh jeez. I can't move. I can't move. Jeez. Jesus. Okay. Can you imagine I wasted Team Blast on the 1 hit that he needed? This is flight, I think, but I can. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. Alright, this time I'll pay attention. Yeah, Lord's texted me, told me to quiet down. Cause her mom's room is right underneath mine. And it is a weekday after all. I don't normally stream this late for that reason. But it's also just a better time for in general, so. Oh my god. I'm level 2, aren't I? Die.
Dude, this is now a try not to scream challenge.
I can still be I can still talk. I just can't scream.
Damn, I tried to tell you left switch and you just didn't do it. That's crazy, man.
You told me what? You told me which one already?
Yeah, I told you. I was saying left switch.
Oh.
I
Dude,
tried to tell
why
you.
don't you just let me experience it for myself, bro? Like,
There's no way. Like, I actually
I would die probably. What? Oh no, this is what I. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, that was where I was. So, what does it look like?
Yeah, no, you changed not a damn thing.
Well, I know. I wanted to assess the situation before I start doing the puzzling BS that it's gonna have me on. Okay, I can't turn the camera around? All right. What?
No, do the left switch.
What? Okay. So the camera doesn't normally snap around, so I don't... Like, there have been times where I had to fight the camera to go the right way, so that's why I thought that clearly bottomless pit might be the right way. I'm not stupid. It's... I don't know what the game is telling me to do. Sometimes the game is like telegraphs what you're supposed to do really well, and sometimes it does not, and it's confusing the hell out of me. Can we? Is there like a cracked wall I'm missing? That's probably what's happening. Yeah. Wait, do I even have to?
No, cracked wall down there.
Hmm?
Did you destroy all the enemies?
Oh my god. Jeez. No, you are not stupid, Evan. You're just a little silly. Yeah. Just a little silly. I'm just a silly guy. It's the right way to game over. Oh god. At least I didn't restart a level this time. At least not yet.
Sure is a mysterious switch. It's moving.
Ah, spooky. Uh-oh, I do not have what I need for this. Level 3. Okay. And I probably don't. I'm level 1. I don't want to waste Team Blast on this, do I? Oh wait, no, he's a helmet.
Just do it. What are you saving your Team Blast for?
What?
Do it. Do your Team Blast. What are you?
Well, I thought he was just a normal dude, but he's built different.
Do it before you die.
Well, it feels like a waste now. Jeez. But I really don't want to die.
But you didn't even really hit him yet, so it wasn't really a waste.
I got his helmet off. Oh boy.
Did you see that? It doesn't compute logic.
What's going on?
The ghost popped up and Gamma or Omega's like doesn't compute logic.
Is it a thing I gotta hit again? Unlit torches. Oh.
Fire. Yeah, you gotta light it with Omega.
They illuminate so easily, you don't even have to actually like hit them. I feel like they were around me like before I even could think. All right. Oh my god. Is he? No, he's not. Okay. Oh my god, I literally stepped on it. Okay, there's nothing in there.
Let Omega get that.
Oh, you're right. I keep forgetting about all the tiny little unique things that Heroes does, because it's the only game that it's like. There's nothing else like it.
There's always like something to pay attention to.
Nice.
Level up.
Are we? Jeez.
Are you holding forward?
Should I not be?
No, you should. Go faster.
I got this. Like, what do you mean hold? What?
There was a whole hand telling you to go to the ring. Are you down to 1 life?
0.
Oh god. Okay. Just be careful.
Oh my god.
Wait, you didn't notice that?
Notice what?
The skeleton hand that's pointing to the right, telling you to switch rails.
No. And I'm
There's
also.
no way. What?
I did not see it that time. No.
Just watch this. You all ready?
I'm paying attention to lasers.
No,
I'm trying to make
but
sure.
now, yeah, I guess don't accelerate too much if I don't want to trip you up. And now they have like 0 lives.
I didn't even know I could accelerate.
Yeah, that's how you get the time on the bottom right. That's how you do it.
Where's that hand? And now I'm like interested. But I'm gonna be looking for the friggin' hand. It's up here, right?
Giant hand.
Yeah, wow, what the? The enemy distracted me. And I was nervous about the enemy, so I thought I was gonna have to jump, and yeah. And I just ended up dying.
Get ready to jump.
Oh, geez, I was holding forward and not, yeah, section is way too fast already.
Go up on those platforms. Oh, yeah. Okay.
What's that?
I was gonna say, go up on those platforms on the top right and top left. I think you have to anyways.
Wait, which ones?
Light those lanterns real quick. And then, there's platforms on the top right and top left. Maybe you could get an extra life. Fly up. See those right there? I hope it's not just a key. There has to be
key.
Oh, it's a key. I mean, you could get extra lives from special stages.
Special stages come at the end of the stage though, right?
Yeah, they do.
So I have to, it requires me to get to the end of it. Should I still get that key, you think?
There's a whole lot of fighting going on in the end of the stage. Like that's assuming you don't get through without getting hurt. Switch to Rouge and run around, just to be safe. Oh, okay, he didn't listen to a word I said. You just want to die. You just want to restart. You want to restart the last 10 minutes and 30 seconds.
Am I going the wrong way?
No, that's not, no.
Okay. Then shut up. I ain't going the wrong way. It worked. What is it at? It wants me to defeat all
Go
this.
down there, and then you're gonna go into that room with all those ghosts that you have to hit the switches. I would probably recommend when you get down there, do your team blast. It'll freeze time, and then while the time is frozen, activate all 3 switches, and then yeah, it should be good.
What's going on? Where's the?
You know what to do here, right? Shirley?
Oh my god. This is the only time I've ever seen that. Oh my god.
Do the light splash down here. Or the team blast.
Uh-oh. Wait, but it didn't work like... What?
It freezes. This will freeze time, so it'll give you the ability to do all 3 switches while the ghosts are frozen. Do it quickly.
Where is the other ones? Oh god.
Top,
I have to land Omega on it, and where am I? Ah!
you should do it with the flight formation. It's easier.
Yeah, it normally is.
Okay, well this is scary. Please use flight. Why aren't you using flight? Oh god.
Sam, do you live in this world? How do you know so much?
I'm a disgusting Sonic fan and I'm backseat gaming hardcore right now.
I can tell. I think it's
know.
funny.
I'm helping him. Because he's gonna reset.
I'm helping him.
All right, listen, Evan. When you do this homing attack chain, wait. No, that's it. You don't have to do it. Go back through the switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For some reason, Sonic's is harder. I remember this. I remember that.
Oh my god. Can the camera please just show me where to go?
Switch to Rouge. There you go.
But I still... Okay, but the camera still sucks. Where am I going?
Back.
I would like to. I'm trying. Okay. And... Okay.
Evan, if you die here, I swear to God.
I know, I'm so nervous about it. It's 0 lives. Lord's mom is asleep.
If you die here, I'm gonna say, hey man, sorry that happened. Glad you tried though.
What?
I'm gonna give you positive interaction.
Oh my god. Should I just stay as Rouge the whole time, huh?
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah. Why? I'm trying to stand there so that I don't...
You killed them.
You did it.
Good, you killed them.
Okay.
This section is easier on Team Dark than Team Sonic, which is really funny.
I know, but I don't see how the camera's not
Just
spun
hold back.
around.
Hold back. It's straight.
Okay, I don't trust the game. What do you mean? I'm scared.
But that's why you're in flight formation. If you fall off the edge, just fly real quick. Get yourself back on track.
Oh boy.
Use your team.
Man, how was the storm?
Well, it was fantastic. I'm feeling another storm start now. Is
Oh,
it?
yeah?
Is it getting to that point? It might be getting to that point.
Evan, why are you sweaty?
Yeah.
Evan looks like the typing guy in that meme that's like sweating and slamming the keyboard.
It's because it's too hot in this room, and I just screamed and probably woke up her mom. I gotta end it. Unfortunately. Thank you guys for who came out. Because I'm gonna keep screaming if I keep playing. We're at the end of the story, and I'm definitely gonna scream.
That means we need to do another stream in the future.
Yeah, I probably do, but I don't.
Stream.
That means I'm probably gonna have to do chaotics. God damn.
Yeah, dude.
Well, Team Rose is
be
very
fun.
short, so this works out. You do the ending of Team Dark, and then you have to do Team Rose, and it's very.
Yeah, you do an
need to
easy
get an
mode, and
AC
then
in
you
here.
just go into insane mode.
So next stream will be on Saturday, hopefully around 4 or 5. Stay tuned on my Twitter or on my community tab on YouTube. I'll let you guys know. I also need an AC in here because yeah,
Do I need to get you a portable fan?
No, I have plenty. It's because this I don't have enough. It's like a wiring thing. Anyway,
no, I got you.
Have a great night. Thank you, Shanny, for being here. Thank you, Kenny. I don't know if Kenny's still here. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, everybody who showed up. And have a great week. I'll see you guys on the weekend. Peace.